So, guys, once again, thanks for joining us. This will be session 30. I'll be a Dungeon Master. This is Homebrew, 2nd edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Next in the bookkeeping, we have Sneaky Nick. Have you got hit points to roll?
I believe I have a d6 to roll.
Yep. Let's see what we can get.
Let's see what it comes up with this time. Da, 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 da.
Luck.
Oh,
yes,
beautiful.
get in. So,
Yeah.
Obviously, my monster triggering has raised my sense of self-preservation.
nice, look. So you add 3 plus any con bonus.
No con bonus, so
Okay.
that's just 27 total.
So you got 3 in Adamanka, I've got 5. We've got max on both of those, right? Make sure that your saving throws, your Theco. I may have done your Theco already, actually, on your character sheet. I may have done that. Check your Theco is right, your saving throws. Check if you get a weapon or non-weapon proficiency. Check all these things, so we'll make sure it's all done now, so we don't
Will do.
get leftover stuff for next week like we're doing here.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are you so...
What's the difference to those?
So we'll make sure we get all the bookkeeping done out of the way.
Indeed.
Oh, by the way, I did all the prep for like what Dirtfinger's items and everything was that he had on him, so I could tell you how much coins and stuff he had. Obviously, other things will need to be identified, but I can tell you what the wealth was that he was carrying anyway. So just while we're bookkeeping, he had. Sorry, I forgot to even write down the gems here. So he's got 250 gold pieces in gems. And just in various.
Yep.
Somebody writing this down, yeah? So,
Yes.
coins, he's got 70 platinum.
Yep.
85 gold.
Yep.
24 silver, 13 copper.
Jolly good.
25 gold pieces worth of gems, and he had the staff, the wand, 2 rings, and I forgot to write the necklace. Yes, okay, so it's worth noting that the 5 items of note. So you've got the wealth, 5 items of note were a staff, it had a skull on the end of it. The wand has like a, you could say like a teardrop design, or you could say like a icicle kind of design, like blue kind of thing on the end of it. There's a ring that's got 3 eyes on it. And one of the rings looks like it's got a blood drop on it. A gem the shape of a blood drop, so like a teardrop shaped gem that's red. Another one, it's gems that looks like it's 3 eyes set in a head. That's the 2 rings. The necklace is a big, quite obviously platinum necklace with, if it is a ruby, a very, very, very valuable ruby set in it. If it is a ruby. It looks like it is. It looks like a platinum ruby necklace worth a fortune, basically.
Oh. Sneaky Nook's eyes light up. A ruby.
I thought you would like that, and it's a big one.
Oh. I
In
don't care what it is magically.
in
I want that one.
In a platinum necklace. And this is just what he's wearing.
Yep.
And in his possessions.
That definitely sounds more Kiara's style, though. Just wanted to get that out there.
But Stinking got eyes on that as well. The 2 of you are both already.
You can have the necklace. I want the ruby. You can have the necklace.
Are you doing anything with them just now? Like, are you removing them from his person at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So who's carrying what? I want to know who's like taking which things. I want them all on somebody's character sheet.
I volunteer to take the necklace.
I thought you might.
I'm not putting it on. I'm not that foolhardy, but I will certainly want to carry the necklace.
Okay. So you take the necklace.
Yep.
I'll say nobody objects. So you've also got a bag of gems and coins. Anybody?
Sorry, I was punching. I'll carry stuff.
Okay.
I've got bags, and then also Charlemagne's got like a special fucking saddle thing made with
Yeah.
for carrying shit.
You can carry.
Yeah. So if anything's like heavy,
Nah,
you
nothing's
can
heavy
load
here.
it up.
This is all light wealth, treasure, basically.
Valuable. I'll take the gems if.
Okay, so there's a bag of gems and coins if somebody wants to put that on Kiara's character sheet. So Sneaky Nook's got the necklace. Who wants the rings? The 3 eyes one and the blood drop one.
Oh. I could have
Yeah.
took them too.
We don't have to put them on, of course.
Is the blood drop a ruby?
It's red and in the shape of a teardrop, but it doesn't look to be the quality of a ruby. For
Yes,
especially someone like you that knows about rubies, it doesn't look like it's the quality of a ruby. It looks like it's something that looks like it's supposed to be a ruby.
Yes.
So who's taking the rings?
I don't mind carrying anything.
Well,
But
I could carry one. I don't know whether it's a good idea to wear one.
I don't think anyone's suggesting wearing them.
We'll just-
Unidentified.
I might stick one
carry a
on.
ring?
Legitimately, in spur of the moment,
Spur of the moment, you might try one on.
might. I'm tempted to try my other one. I wouldn't actually, but I can carry.
And right, once we've done this bit of bookkeeping, we've got to remember, we've got to talk about what's going on with Tammy's character as well. So next is a wand with a
What is
teardrop.
going on with
There's a wand with like a teardrop kind of, like a knob on the end of it almost. A wand with this little kind of teardrop pointing out the end of it.
Wizard's wand has a knob on the end.
It's a wizard's wand, yes.
A wizard's staff has a knob on the end, please.
Well, his wand has as well.
Well,
you see.
the next one is there's also the staff, and it's a staff with a skull on the end. It almost kind of looks like it's a long mace, the way the skull's set in it. But it's decorative and fancy looking. It's not a crude stick with a skull strapped to the end of it. It's a fancy staff with a skull built into its design, structurally built in so that it's structurally sound and it's ornate and everything as well.
Well, given that it's probably something to do with raising or controlling dead, I think one of the clerics would probably be the best person to carry it, simply to keep it under control.
Shall I carry the wand?
and Eleanor can carry it, given she gets into combat less than Darrow.
she contributes very little, so she can carry stuff.
I'd suggest Cornaith carries the wand.
I would have thought.
Do you guys all have control of... Do you all guys have access to the NPC character sheets?
Yep.
All of them?
Cornaith, Eleonora, Artan, they're in our journals, yes.
It's Kiara in everybody's journals.
Kiara, yeah, I can see her in mine.
Cool.
So
Just for now, guys.
for the time being, Kiara's carrying the gems and the coins, Eleonora's carrying the skull staff, Cornaith's carrying the teardrop wand, Kiara's carrying the blood drop gem ring, Andamakar's carrying the 3 eyes ring, and Sneaky Nook's carrying the platinum necklace.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
As long as everything's accounted for.
Yep.
Cool. And, right, so what was the last bit of bookkeeping? Not quite bookkeeping, but just storytelling before we go into the next scene. We have to remember
I
about
am
what...
infected.
Yeah, you got hit with a contagion spell. So we remember it was strength, dexterity and charisma, and they are currently lowered on your character sheet until we get that fixed. So remember, when we get it fixed, we've got to put those back up on your character sheet, because those are lowered. Because if you lower them in the character sheet, it affects all the rolls that are built around that. So the best thing to do is to just actually change the character sheet, so we'll need to remember to change it back. So, Kiara was hit with a spell... Okay, in a second. So Kiara last week was hit with a spell by this Dirt Fingers the Necromancer, a contagion spell, and it's a disease where she has big boils and pussy warts and lesions and sores, and it's infectious and she'll get worse if it doesn't get seen to. to answer your question, Tammy, it lasts until someone casts Cure Disease on you.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't do something soon, it gets worse.
Can I like just drink healing potions and stuff?
You can drink healing potions.
That
That'll
sounds
yeah.
bad.
I mean that'll put your hit points back up, but it won't cure this. But it will put your hit points back up. So we left it last week with the three of you had explored in here while the rest of the guys were guarding the captives outside, right?
Yep.
Okay. So where do we want to pick up?
We were going to question the captives.
Okay. So I'll put everybody on the outside map then.
We were going to question them, and we were going to have them separated.
Okay. So I'll put you on the outside map. So you've got him and him. They're separated. Obviously, we can separate them by a lot more distance in game, but just for ease of seeing them, I'll put them there and there on the map, right? So all their buddies are dead. These ones you hit with a sleep spell and something else, and then they got tied up, and the Mankar tied them up. So you've got them held captive outside. You can take his sleep spell token off now, but they are tied up. So, who wants to interrogate who? They're separate. I've got names for them, because obviously you'll get their names out of them first of all. Pete Black is this guy, and the one that was in charge, his name is Edwin Goodard.
Edwin Goodard, have we?
Edwin Goodard.
I'm trying to think whether we've heard that name before, but
If you have, or if it's similar to something you've heard, then it's an accidental coincidence by me not being good at making up a lot of names. He's not related to anybody you've come across or heard of before.
right.
It's not supposed to be.
We separate them. Did someone say that they was carrying the guy's head out or something?
Oof, that's a bit grim.
I don't
Now-
remember whether someone said anything like that
No.
last week.
I thought so. I can't remember who it
No.
was.
Now, Charlemagne's enlarged spell will run out eventually as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You bear that in mind.
Yeah, but I would say I've got this idea. Someone said they cut the head off, but I want to confirm if it happened and who it was who did it.
Sounds like something Kiara might do.
Well, I was just about to say that. Did I threaten to cut someone's head off, or did I actually chop someone's head off?
Did you not? Because you ran outside as soon as he cast that spell on you, I think. So it wasn't you.
Oh yeah, once I got infected, I just like skulked off into the corner.
So it wasn't you.
Maybe said it was one.
Well, is somebody going to?
Well, otherwise we can just show them the corpse.
Yeah, I know somebody was going to. Well, we were talking about taking it back, weren't we? So they can stick it on a spike outside the city or inside the city.
Well, we don't want. Sneaky mutters something about necromancers are known to come back if you're not careful.
Should definitely take his head off then.
If somebody's going to go back in and take his head off, you need to let me know. Like, I want to know who's doing that.
Oh, I'll go.
Okay.
I'll escort you.
Did you drink any healing potions?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that while you guys were discussing that, I've drank 3.
Right. Okay. So we need to roll for it. So what ones are you? What ones are you drinking? Oh, you've rolled.
No, I've not rolled. I
No.
can't roll.
So what are you drinking? What ones have you got?
I have 12 just regular healing potions that I bought from.
Wow. Are those 1d8s?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
So just roll 3d8.
Yeah.
Right. So you heal 16
Yeah.
hit points. Take 3 of them off your character sheet. So you've got 27 out of 29 now. So you're back almost to full. You're still infected with this mad disease thing, like, but you've got your hit points back over to full.
I'm gonna go in.
You're going in to cut off the guy's head.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sneaking up will escort her just to make sure that if there's anything else around, because you never know what's underground.
All right. I'm putting you back on the map then.
I'll not object. You can come with.
Who knows? That staircase might lead down to Drow City.
So we need
Is
Kiara.
Charlemagne coming?
Charlemagne can come if you want. There you go.
Hey.
So, if you just want to move all the tokens, David,
Okay,
because Tammy's not going to roll 20.
fair
I
enough.
appreciate the team effort, guys. Until I get my
No problem, no problem.
I'll stand near the entrance in case I hear shouting.
Okay, let Kiara go in and
still there.
I'll keep an eye out for anything around that shouldn't be around.
What are you cutting his head off with?
My magic dagger.
Nice. Oh, now,
Well, maybe better.
visualise cutting a head off with a dagger. A dagger's only maybe 9 inches long. You're going to be sawing with this little fucking blade. Like, yeah, maybe your sword, like,
Oh, what?
scimitar you've got, haven't
I've
you?
got a sword. Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay, yeah. I'll use that as a +1 weapon too. I forget. I just don't like it.
It's a nice shape for cutting a head off. It's got that nice
Okay.
inward curve.
Okay, let's do that then. Yeah. I would have hacked his head off with my dagger.
I still want you to roll 1d20 though, because I want to know if you manage to fuck it up and like need to take a couple of swings or whatever. Can you roll dice even and roll 20?
Let me have a look. Let me try.
Okay. Thing is, if we really need you to roll a dice, we can always use Discord.
Oh. Hold on. See if this has worked. Might not have worked. Did anything?
Nah, we're not getting anything.
Okay, no, hold on. I'll roll in Discord then. That's cool.
Okay.
I roll in general.
Yeah. Just so that it's you rolling the dice if we do that, eh?
Right, and I do exclamation roll space.
Yep.
D20.
1d20, yeah. It's just like if you get a 1, you fucked it up. The guy's already dead. Yeah, you rolled a 17, it's fine. You managed to chop his head off with one swing of your scimitar. You don't need to go back for a couple of dunts at it. You managed to chop it off. So you're taking his head.
Yes.
You sick fuck.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, look what he's done to me with his filthy fingers.
It's true. He did fuck you up. So, yeah. Okay, so you're taking his head.
Yep.
So you have to grab it by the beard because he's bald on top and he's just got a big ginger beard. So traditionally, you know, when you carry a severed head and you carry it by the hair, so it's looking at whoever you come across. In this case, it's upside down because you're carrying it by the beard, right by the scruff of the beard.
I might drag it along the ground a little bit. I'm going to scuff his head.
Oh, lovely.
Did you get that description from?
Oh, just my pure amazing imagination, Peter.
Imagination.
Aye.
Oh, God, yeah.
Not a tribute at all. So yeah, you sever his head, and you're carrying it out by the beard. I'll pop you back outside, or you want to explore around here at all,
Yeah.
Tammy?
No, I'm quite happy now. I've chopped his head off, and I would quite like to get seen by someone who can fix me.
Okay.
Before we go out, Kiara, Sneaky Nook asks you whether the fur of that thing, he says, pointing at the winter wolf, is that at all valuable? It looks a bit lustrous and shiny.
Oh, it might be actually, yeah. We could skin it anyway. I can't. You could skin it.
Well, I'll drag it outside.
Right.
I don't really want to stay in here skinning it.
Outside of players, so out of roleplay, out of character, a winter wolf pelt is worth 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
Ooh.
I had no D&D knowledge.
Well, the thing is, right, even to a layman, you would know that a wolf pelt is valuable. and this is a big, giant, pure white one, so it's obviously going to be more valuable. What extent, how much more valuable, you might not know, but you're going to like safely, intelligently assume that it's valuable.
Would I have like, being that I'm like, I would imagine gypsy and bard, and in my head, I think like hunting and survival outside. Would I be able to skin it like cleanly?
Hunting and survival.
Would Snake and Newt be better? Would Snake and Newt be better at skinning?
Hunting and survival are specific non-weapon proficiencies, so it's a case of do you have them, does he have them? You've got a lot of things like singing and dancing and stuff like that, and tumbling, and I don't know if you've got horse riding and a lot of cool stuff, but I don't know if you've got. Let me have a look. I've not got your character sheet open anymore.
Well, Stinky Nook does.
Stinky Nook does. There you go.
Oh well, that's.
But it's survival underground and hunting. But
Hunting
survival
includes
I
skinning.
think survival would include skinning to make pelts for warmth.
Hunting does. If you've got hunting, you can skin.
Okay.
Nice.
Fair enough. In that case, I will
You make a proficiency check.
see if I can successfully skin it, or whether I damage the pelt.
Remember to. There you go, one success. Remember to make a note of any successful proficiency checks for experience.
Will do.
There you go, one success. Boom. So you managed to skin the winter wolf.
Do we put Kiara's down for a successful proficiency check on cutting heads off?
Nah, well that's what the
I think
d20
that
roll was.
more, yeah, I think that was more.
I mean, like, if you roll the d20 for anything, you hit anything, it's always a d20. Even if something's dead, you roll a d20. I always make you, because that one is you tripping over and really fucking it up. If she'd rolled a 3, that's like, you know, she like just sliced a little bit in, you know, and she's like, she's only, a little bit of blood comes out and she's going to have to go back for another couple of swings. Like, I wanted to see how well she did, and she rolled a 17, so she did it. Easy. Alright, so I'll bring you out of here. You've chopped his head off. You're back outside with the captives and the rest of the gang.
And we've got a wolf skin.
A winter
Hello.
wolf skin.
And a
Did we take everything
dead
off that
head.
giant skeleton?
The giant skeleton just had a giant sword. Big bone sword.
Can't see that being a lot of use, but
Unless you're going to use, unless you're going to use that staff to create any more giant skeletons.
Feel free to
No.
take it. Remember, you have a wagon back in town.
Would it? Can you use it for killing undead? Would it be like a special, because it's like made out of bone and skeleton? Or am I just getting excited?
I don't know. You might be able to get a wizard to enchant it to kill undead. I don't know.
Remember, you've just got this big bunch of items that you've got unidentified as well.
Okay, I say let's take it. It probably looks cool as hell.
It does look cool. It's a big, giant, two-handed
Yeah.
sword, bigger than
Yeah.
human size, with the handle and the hilt made of bones. It's cool.
Let's take it.
Tell you what, Darrow could take it along to the pub and they could mount it for the next guy who does particularly well when he's drinking.
In place of the big dragon head.
In case of the big dragon head. Yeah.
yeah.
There's a guy that makes these tokens for Roll20. I'm going to write to him and see if I can personally commission a wagon with a big dragon head on the back of it.
So cool.
Like, I don't mind if he's like, yeah, 20 quid for one token. I'll be like, yes, bro, do it. But it's probably going to be a lot more than that. Do you know what I mean? We'll see what he says.
Yeah.
So, you've got a couple of prisoners outside. You've got these two guys held up in captive. You want to do an interrogation?
Yeah. Kiara, why not go and have a chat
Yeah?
with them and threaten to why not go and have a chat with them and threaten to infect them if they don't answer your questions?
That is a good idea.
With the bear.
And
as
probably more likely than me threatening to kill them just now.
We have someone who's in the habit of hypnotizing NPCs.
Yeah, but it's an NPC and we don't really want to use it.
NPC.
If we can
Yep.
if we can roleplay it with a PC, it's better. But what I would say about Kiara's condition is, I say she's got pussy sores. They're like visually seeping past. You could watch them oozing and pulsing, and they're red and horrible. And if you watch her for any more than 10 seconds, you'll see one like drip and splurt out pus. Like it's really, really, really bad.
Yeah. Well, she's perfectly entitled to walk up to them and say, "Look what your boss has infected me with. Unless you tell me the answers I want to know, I'm going to infect you." And you know, it's perfectly understandable. She'd be absolutely annoyed with them. They shouldn't have any difficulty disbelieving that. But then, you know, up to you.
Your character,
Yeah.
Terry.
Yeah, you could get the bear to snarl at them.
No, I think it's a good idea. I would usually threaten to just kill them, but I've
Well, you're doing the same thing. It's just they're going to die slowly and horribly from disease.
I'll get really, really close to his face, like touching to his face.
Wait, tell me which one first. So the grunt or the boss?
Right. Boss.
The boss guy. So that's this guy, right? You're doing it to him, okay?
Yeah.
So you gotta go and give him a kiss.
I'm not. I'm gonna go stand and I'm gonna go right behind him and whisper right in his ear.
Oh.
So he can. Yeah.
Right, what are you gonna say to him? Bear in mind, you can probably smell abscess right
Smell
off
it.
you.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you can probably smell it.
If anyone's
coming
ever
off
smelt
you.
pus, like from a cyst or from an abscess, that's the world's worst smell, right? It's worse than burning hair. So.
It really is. It's literally rotten flesh.
Oh,
yeah.
it's worse
I'd
than
probably just, like really, really sweetly whisper in his ear as well, and just be like, look at what has happened to me. I want to know what you're doing, who you're doing it for, or I'm going to start getting a lot closer, and you'll be doing more than just smelling what's happened.
It's that dirt fingers. He's mining with bodies down there. You were in there. All we're doing is guarding here. We're out here guarding. Please stay away from me, please, or kill me. This is worse than death. Get away from me, please. He's crying for mercy, begging for mercy from you, Kiara. He's telling you that. It's.
We also want to know if he's got a lair somewhere. This necromancer.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
You better answer all the questions.
There's an old abandoned temple down there in the mine. Just go a little further in, you'll see it. It's an old abandoned temple. He's down there raising bodies. He's working with someone down there. I don't know who it is. We don't go down there. We're just out here guarding. We were just a company of swords for hire that he hired to guard. We are not evil men. We've just been hired by a bad guy. Please. Don't kill us. Don't infect us with your horrible, horrible disease, woman. Please.
Where's he getting the bodies from?
We don't know. He's working with someone down there. Go down, please. Go down. Have a look. End whatever this horrible man's been doing. It's disgusting. We didn't know about this when we were hired. We were paid up front. We were just mercenary sellswords. Company of soldiers for hire. We're not evil men, please. Look, all my friends are dead. My brothers are dead. Please, just let us go. Let me go. Please.
You chose to fight against us. You and your comrades.
Okay, then kill me. Cut my head off. Decapitate me. Please, just don't let her infect me.
I just lean in a little bit closer. I'd maybe like flick my head and my hair will just like brush over the side of his neck or something. Why, if you know where the lair is, then why don't you show us?
Please, just get her away from me. I'll show you. We know where it is. You just, please. I know where it is. I can show you where it is.
Just,
please let us
I
go.
probably lean in a little bit. Like, so, yeah.
I need to make some sort of saving throw here for this guy, right?
Dear, he could be dying of a heart attack.
Constitution.
So he's. No, I'm doing it as a saving throw, and he's rolled low. So the guy vomits. And he's tied up, remember, so he doesn't get to move and like get away from himself. So it just dribbles down his chin and into his armour, and it gets all.
Yep.
He's wearing chainmail, remember, so it makes a real mess. And as the chainmail moves, it goes in and out of the holes, and you can only picture how bad that is.
Aye. Do we want to? Will we go and ask the other guy and see if he has anything
Yeah.
more to add? Yeah.
I think we should go looking for the root out the evil.
Yeah, so we want to question the other guy.
Probably drow down there. Sort of thing they'd do.
You questioning the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd go over, just look at him. He even knows what I'm about to do because I've just done it to his friend, and his friend be sick and.
No, we did them separately.
Yeah, no, so
Yeah,
they,
but he
no,
may not see
no, they're far enough apart that they don't see the interrogation of each other. The guys made a point of saying that. So even though you see them on the map that you're looking at, they're not like that. They are separate and they don't hear or see what's going on. So that first guy, this second guy, he hasn't seen any of that.
It's even better. I'm probably crustier now.
Well, are you walking towards him as he's facing you? Does he see you coming, or are you going to come up behind him?
Probably come up behind him and let him smell me first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So yeah, let's say he smells you and he's like, what the fuck is that? And he can't turn around and so he doesn't know what's going on.
I probably
He's tied up.
say, I'm so sorry. That's probably me as I'm getting a little bit closer to him. And then I would let him have a little look at me, and I would do the same thing. I would get really close to him and go, this is what your boss has done to me, and if you don't answer all our questions, this is what's going to happen to you, because I would quite like to share.
Okay, so I'm going to roll the same saving throw for him, first of all. Now, he rolled high, so let me just actually have a look at the rules and see. So, I need saving throws, and I'll just do them by level of hit dice as a fighter. Tables, character saving throws. So what would be the appropriate save? Let's say breath weapon, because you're stinking, right? It's you're stinking horrible breath. Let's call it a breath weapon, right? That's funnier. And he would need a 17 to succeed, so he fails his save. So this guy's sick all down the front of himself as well. Lovely. I see you're making the most of your condition.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy, it's that Dirt Fingers. We didn't know that he was raising the dead for his miners. We just were here to protect the mine. Please don't kill us, don't hurt us. We'll show you where his lair is, where he keeps his money. We'll show you where it is, please. We know. We can show you.
Do you think we should get them to show us, guys? Do you think we should go back down in there, or what do you think we should take them back, or take them
Anyone
down,
else in
or...
there?
He's working with someone down there. Down there, we've just seen the mine. This top level is the mine. He's down there. He's got a layer below that, and he's working with someone. We don't know who it is, but yeah, there is someone down there.
Ooh.
What other creatures have you seen, and how many undead? What sort of undead?
We saw the zombie miners. That's all we saw. Zombie miners, this man and his wolf. But we know that further down there he's got a lair, and we know that he's working with someone else. Because he's had more bodies. He's got more bodies have come from somewhere. He's brought bodies here today from somewhere, and he's working with someone, and his lair is down there, and that's all we know, I swear. Please don't kill us.
Where does he bring the bodies in? He can't bring the bodies in from the top.
I can show. We can show you.
Perhaps we should get him to show us.
Yeah.
We've taken with us
Okay.
trussed up.
Right, so you want to go back in?
God, am I going to survive if we go down here, though, guys?
Did you not just say you had 12 healing potions?
Yeah. Is that? Can I still just like? I'll just like plaster over with the healing potions just now.
Well, the priests will be able to cast Cure Disease or whatever it is on you tomorrow.
Proficiencies, non-weapon proficiencies are blank.
Yeah, I don't think I did know my proficiencies for NPCs.
How likely would she be to have it?
Very.
Several of us are down 2 hit points. I think healing is good for the odd 1 or 2 hit points, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Although we've left it a bit late for that. But
So some of us are
if
down.
we do a D20, and assuming she's got healing, and if it's it's presumably a wisdom-related roll, but she may be able to comment on the disease.
The thing is, I don't really want to give non-my proficiencies to non-player characters. It's a player character thing, non-my proficiencies. I don't want them to be too useful. Like, for example, Cornaith's a full-time NPC now, so I don't really want us to use his hypnosis skill. That's a player thing, a player character thing. So I don't really want her to have non-my proficiencies, if you get me. Because she's a full-time NPC.
Yep.
It's like because then it's like it's unfair because it's like an hour.
I just don't want NPCs to be too useful. I don't want them to have too much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I give them XP, I let them level up, albeit slowly. So I don't want them to have too much, you know?
Yeah.
Are we bringing those 2 guards with us? Untie their legs so they can walk, but keep
Get their top halves tied. Okay, so...
Yeah. And sort of get them to go ahead of us, tied to hold a rope tied to them, but get them to walk ahead of us
We'll need to just nip back to the other map to grab the tokens.
because they can show us where we're going, and then if anything leaps out, it might leap on them instead of us.
Alright, so I'll move them. And you guys can move your own. Someone move NPCs. Yeah, someone move Tammy's characters, which includes Charlemagne, and someone move Cornaith and Eleonora. I'll move these guys, and they said they're going to show you where this lair is. They said it's an old abandoned temple down below here.
So we got somewhere down here.
They're being kept on a rope, so they're not.
Yeah, I'm just... They're not actually that far ahead. I'm just moving them, just so you know where the direction is. It'll take you a while to catch up all the tokens, I know.
We need.
So, they'll say it's down there. There you go, it's down there. We've never been down. We're not allowed to go down. We guard here. This is the mine. This is our job. We have to be guarding here. We know he's down there. We've heard voices. He's working with someone else. We don't know who it is. That's all we can tell you.
You told us at the start that you did know where it was and that you.
Yeah, it's down there. It's there.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
So keep going then.
Oh, we don't know. Okay.
Oh
I mean,
no, that wasn't the deal. Do you want me to start kissing your neck? Move.
all right. Okay. So you want them to lead the way?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, definitely.
So let me copy this again, and I'll put you on another map.
Sneaky Nook is just shaking his head.
I am mad.
But,
Remind me not to get on her bad side.
Right, give me a second then, guys.
oh, bit of warning. If they try to shout out and warn anyone down there, the bear will get them.
Are you on the map?
Well, Sneaky Nook's looking forward to them finding the traps for us.
Well, down there.
You see everybody on that map, yeah?
Yes.
I can, but
Yes. Bottom right hand corner.
Yep.
Do you want to go shift click to pull everybody's viewpoint there, Ryan? Can you see that now? Can you see that now, Kiara? Can you see that, Tammy?
I'm not on Roll20, so I am watching on Twitch.
Yeah. But that is visible on Twitch, yes?
Yep. So
Yeah.
what you see down here looks like old abandoned mines. There's no sign of fresh mining, but it's the same structure. It's mined earth, but it looks like old abandoned mines. It's cobwebs everywhere. There's no sound of mining like you heard before. Now I've got things to note down in random dice rolls to make whenever you start here, so I need to. Excuse me a second. I need to roll some details.
Well, I think the dwarves and I are going to have a look at this and to try and decide whether or not this looks safe.
Wait, hang on a second.
Are you wanting to look for tracks?
I'm not great at looking for traps. I'm just worried about the actual if this is abandoned. Just wondering what condition it's in.
I meant it was tracks with a CKS on the end.
What's the point? We know there's people down here.
Presumably we can see where people have been through the cobwebs.
Yep,
That's
you
a bit
can.
clear.
So, that's what I'm just going to describe to you. So, it is dusty and cobwebby, but you can see clear signs of movement through it. There's no signs that it's been mined anytime recently, but you can see signs of movement through it. In fact, you could see even footprints quite clearly, heavy footprints. Don't have to have any kind of tracking skill to be able to see them. There is...
Bony footprints.
Sorry?
Bony footprints.
No, boots. Boot prints.
And wolf prints as well, I expect.
Yeah, absolutely. If you go looking for them now, if anyone's got the tracking proficiency, I guess, to be that specific, because it's quite high traffic, I guess you see a lot of scuff marks, so if somebody's got a tracking proficiency, then you could tell that it was boot marks and wolf paw marks. Slinky Nook, you have all of that, don't you?
Yep.
Let's see what you've got then.
Missed it by one.
He's failed. Right, okay, so it's quite obvious that there are boot marks that say without further inspection and a successful roll, you can probably don't manage to pick out wolf marks.
It's seen traffic, but I can't figure out who it is. Basically, you know whether it's dwarf or human or giant footprints. But as far as this mine itself is concerned, does it look in a safe condition? Don't particularly want to venture further down if it looks unsafe.
Right, what knowledge are you using to make that evaluation? What skill or what knowledge?
My gnomish knowledge as to whether or not stonework, etc., is unsafe.
Yeah, okay, so there's no roll for that, you just know, eh?
No, it's a 1 in 7. It's a 7 in 10 chance of me getting it right.
Okay, roll it then.
Well, do you want to roll it so that I don't know?
Yeah, I'll roll it, and I'll roll it in a private channel on Discord so you can't see it. That's what to do.
Yep.
And dwarves have something similar.
And did you say 1 to 7 is a success?
1 to 7's a success, and then I would know whether or not it's safe.
I've not got it switched on in that channel. Let me roll it in. Oh, hang on, I've not got the dice roller switched on in that channel. So
I'm not looking at Discords. I won't know whether it's true or not.
And dwarves have something similar. So Darrow can get his opinion as well.
Could we
Right,
just
okay.
also use can we also just use common sense? Like have a look. Does it look like it's gonna fucking fall on my head?
Yeah, there's no dice roll for common sense, and to all of you, your common sense would say it looks safe enough. To the best of your extra knowledge and ability, Stinky Nook, it looks safe enough.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
And I said Darrow would be able to do something similar.
What's your roll?
I'm bringing up the character sheet.
So once we've checked it out, we'll get these two chaps to go ahead of us anyway.
Yeah. they can spot any traps for us.
Can switch on the dice roller in this private channel I've got in Discord. Hang on. Add dice. There we go. So
I think if I've got it written down as
right, so I've got a dice roller in my secret burning staff channel. What I have is a burning staff ideas channel that everybody except you guys can see. So if I'm like struggling for names for characters and stuff, I can give it to the guys.
so which of these sounds most reasonable to you? Detect sliding, shifting walls, or detect stonework, traps, pits, deadfalls?
I'm going to roll them both then. If you let me. Right, so it should work in this channel now. D6. And what do I need?
For sliding, shifting walls, it's 4 and 6.
Yep.
For stonework, traps, pits, deadfalls, it's 3 and 6.
Okay, so to the best of your knowledge, which is quite good. It's safe. It's 100% safe.
Okay.
We should get on before the chap down here wonders where the necromancer has been.
Yep.
I wonder why he hasn't returned yet.
Right, if you're going to go ahead, I'll need to reveal areas as you go.
Are we thinking the winding then is ahead, or are we leaving them?
I'd say leave them behind. It's one less thing to worry about.
Well, if you prefer, okay, well, shall I tie them
And
up?
in regards,
Well, they're still tied up as far as the hands are concerned. You can just kind of tie them onto a convenient bolt in the wall or something.
Retie their legs, because you untied their legs so they could walk. So you just have to give me a proficiency check for your rope use then, Trevor, for Andy
Why
McCarr.
don't we tie them to the bear?
Because the bear's coming with us.
Okay, there you go. So you tie them together as well, or just retie their legs up?
Well, yeah, I think, tie them together so their legs are tied, their feet are tied together or something like that.
Put them in a 69. Is that just me? Never mind.
With their feet together, not head to tail.
Okay. So you're not getting as creative with it as I would. That's your prerogative. So we'll just put them here tied up, right?
although 69 sort of gets their hands well apart from each other.
It does, like, I mean, it makes sense, mate. It makes sense. So I'll just dump them there, okay? As you guys march on, I'll reveal the map.
The hands should be tied to each other's ankles. The proper way to do it.
Yeah.
Is Sneaking Up going ahead or not?
Yes, Sneaking Up will do his usual monster triggering trick.
I've got the reveal map ready.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to sneak quietly and...
And what's your movement? 90 feet. Stop every 90 feet-ish, because I need to make a roll every round. I've got a couple of rolls I need to make every round in the background.
Okay. Have you...
You have to go 60 feet then, which is Starrow's movement, otherwise you'll get too far ahead.
Okay. Well, if I move 60 feet then, do you want me to roll the silently and hide in shadows, or do you want to do it?
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Tell me what numbers you need and I'll roll it.
Okay, the move silently is 80%.
Okay.
So, hang on a second.
So you need 80 to succeed?
80% chance of success on moving silently.
That's pretty good these days.
Well, yes, I've been concentrating on it.
And what's the other one?
The hide in shadows is only 60%.
Okay. Okay, so you are attempting to move silently and hide in shadows.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll be revealing some map for you as you come round here. So that's your first round. So move Snake
Yep.
Canuck to there. We can catch everybody up, and then we'll
Okay.
see what you can see. So there you're going to only really see up to there, I guess.
Who's wanting to be next to Darrow?
Here you're going to see up to there.
Yep. So there, I can probably see a bit further there.
Yeah, but there's a big wall in your way. That's a
Here?
solid wall there, yeah. That's a solid wall.
Oh, right. Looks a very sharply defined wall.
So it's just the same as like this. That's,
Okay.
do you know what I mean?
Yep. Okay. I'll wait for the others to arrive there.
Okay, I've got some in the background dice rolls to make.
And I will see if I detect noise at that point. 55% chance.
Okay, you can roll that.
Okay. Dumpty dumpty dum. Do I hear anything? 1 second while I just click the button.
Nothing.
No, it's masked by the clanking of Darrow's armor in the background.
Let's do your next round of movement. Which direction do you want to go? Actually, map it out if you want. Like with the wee point.
Right, I think the best bet is if we go. I'll look at Darrow and signal left, and then I'll start moving left. So again, it's 80% of move silently, 60% hide in shadows, and I will just measure.
I'll roll those.
Okay, so that's move to there first.
So the first one's 80%, the second one's 60.
80% move silently, 60% hide in shadows.
So you're moving that way. I'll move us up so we're in sight of you.
Yep. I mean, I'm waiting to see what I see there as to whether I go left or right.
Yeah, so I'll need to bear with me then.
Okay.
So you'll see like
Bigger. And that's another 16.5 foot from there.
In which case I will carry on to the corner there. So I'll just get to that corner. Unless I see something like giant spiders or something.
So does that look realistic to what you would say?
Yep, that's fine.
Let me just check something.
No, I can't see anything beyond that point.
Yep, cool. So
Okay,
I've got this to
about
roll.
there. I can see you.
And I've got this to roll.
Eleanor's going to be rear guard. That's...
Ooh.
Hold on, the things have grouped in a way I wasn't intending. Oh, there we are.
Okay. That's me done my in between round stuff.
Okay, and ooh, if there is anything happening, I can hear it.
Right, okay, so you hear, and now you hear silence in here, except for what you thought was maybe just a breeze coming through, but it's going and coming and going and coming. But then your heightened sense of smell and that amazing roll, you realise it's the breathing pattern of something, and it's not far from you, right just beyond where you can see. You don't know if it's this way, you don't know if it's that way, but right out of your field of vision, something slowly but heavily breathing.
Look back at Darrow and kind of wave my hand to attract his attention, and kind of raise one finger and kind of make a kind of big, much taller than me sort of sign, and then point ahead of me.
Darrow thinks there's a nice giant to fight.
Yeah, so I wrote that down, by the way. So Darrow, I wrote it down. I've done a lot this week. I did it all last night. So Darrow's skill, Hold Giant. We're calling it Hold Giant, but brackets and Giant King, right? And Giant Kin. At level 6, it's 12 hit dice. You can cast Hold Monster or Hold Person, whichever is more appropriate, on Giant or Giant King up to 12 hit dice at level 6, and then it'll go 2 hit dice per level. Level 7, it's 14 hit dice, etc., etc., etc. So it'll just be double your level. So at 10th level, you will do 20 hit dice of Giants.
So he hasn't yet got it.
No, at level 6, yes.
Okay, but he's got his tax ready because he thinks it's a giant or at least an ogre or something.
Oh, no. I don't know what in the description made it seem so big. It didn't seem so big. No. I don't want it to have seemed that big, actually.
Well, it was heavy breathing.
Heavy.
It's much...
Heavy.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could try saying something very, very fat, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense. If I say something very, very tall, I mean, don't forget, I'm only 3 foot. When I'm saying tall, my hand's only reaching up to about 4'6".
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Dara may think it may be an ogre because that may seem big to Stinky Nook.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I am going to attempt to sneak forward, continuing to move silently and hiding in shadows, to see if I can actually catch it unawares and possibly backstab it.
What way are you going?
I'm going to continue forward. Hang on, let me just mark it on the map where I'm proposing to go. So I'm going to hug this edge of the wall. Yep. Until I get to there.
Get on there then.
Okay, 1 second. I just got to change the thing. Yep.
They've not seen you.
They've not seen me.
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They've not seen you. You're successfully hidden in the shadows.
Right. In that case, I'm going to successfully
Now listen.
sneak
Now let me
backward.
describe this a little bit more in depth for you, David.
Yep.
Sorry. So you can see them standing. They're hugging the wall, and they've got the. So you can't tell if that's a dire wolf or a warg quite because it's dark, but a big wolfy thing. They're hugging the wall. They've all got their weapons ready. They're all hushed, like they know that you guys are coming around the corner, but then they've not seen you.
Yep.
Just as well the wolf can't smell you.
Yes, I'm going backwards, and I'm going to go and whisper to Darrow quite what I've seen. So, do they look like zombies, or do they look like actual people?
What you saw.
Yep.
Yeah, because you just nipped a glance round the corner, right? So what you saw at the front was a big giant wolf. You don't know whether it's a warg, a dire wolf, or what, right? But you saw that.
Yep.
You're not sure if it didn't see you. But the guys, what you saw, the humanoids, they were dwarfs, the best you know. In fact, you've got a bit more knowledge. They were dark dwarfs. They were Durgar. You would know. You would know. Slinky Nook would know. Slinky Nook or Darrow would know. Darrow might even know about these guys, but Slinky Nook would know this was a Durgar raiding band or war band or scout band or something. This you'll have seen before, you'll know all about.
I'm kind of gesturing everybody to go back. Back.
We fought 2 or 3 of them, didn't we?
I pulled my finger up to say 1. Yep, I held 1 finger up because I could only hear one thing, and that was obviously the wolf. But anyway, I come back and I'm gesturing everybody be quiet and move backwards.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But we did in the dungeon in the island when we went down to the Underdark.
You had a short fight with some Durgar, didn't you? Now,
Yeah.
to get back to there, Snake Canuck, that's what, half a round for you? So you guys have got half a round left. In fact, no. To get back there's half a round. To tell Darrow what's going on was the other half of the round. So it's another round before.
No, I haven't told Darrow what's going on.
Ah.
I'm just gesturing to everybody to move back. Look, from what Darrow said so far, if I say the word Dwerga, he's going to charge.
Right, okay. So anyway, I need to roll something for the next round. North
Yep.
and D12. So need to measure.
So we're presumably retreating. We're going half pace at best.
Yep.
So
So-
presume retreating, looking towards the danger.
Yep.
Except
So-
Eleanor.
So basically, we can get back to there.
Yeah, Eleanor would have been looking back at least until we got here.
Okay, I've still got other things to do for the end of that round, so if you will bear with me, guys.
Yep.
So, where are you going in the next round? What's your intentions, anyway?
Well, I'm going to tell them what I actually saw.
Okay.
So I explained that when I looked around the corner, I saw a giant creature like that one that we fought before. But what colour was its pelt? Well, it wasn't white, was it?
No, like a dark, dirty brown and grey.
Okay, except its pelt was kind of
Not as big as
dirty
that
brown.
one.
Yeah. Okay, it wasn't as big as the one that we fought out there, and it wasn't white. It was dirty brown and grey, but big creature, a bit like Tegan. I say, looking at
No.
Kiara.
Tegan wasn't as big as this. This is like a wolf.
Oh, bigger than Tegan.
Yeah.
And 6 Dwerga. I say, looking sideways at Darrow.
Now DM's even looking sideways at Darrow.
Had his axe firmly gripped.
I'm just waiting for that one magic word. Charge!
They were obviously expecting us and waiting to attack us. You know, they know we're coming.
Well, we don't want to disappoint them.
Well, the problem is if we go the other way, then they might come up behind us.
Yes.
If we know they're there, I think we need to try and take them out. But we need to reckon on taking out 6 Dwerga and a wolf. You know, a big doggy thing.
They're a narrow spot, so they can't surround us.
Yes.
It's a warg. It's a warg.
No, not. It's a big doggy thing.
6 people and a bear. They've got 6
Um,
and a wolf.
yeah. It's worth doing a healing spell. Healing on the bear, looking at its hit point.
20 out of 26.
Yeah. It's on full.
Looks like the bear's fully healed.
Did some? Oh, so right. That's a. Remember, that's a round though. If you're using a healing spell, that is a round. So
Yes.
now, let me clear my throat. Just kidding. Let me. I've got things that are happening in between rounds. What's going on? Have I got the wrong thing? Oh yeah. There we
The
go.
rest of us are keeping an eye out and preparing our weapons and
Yep.
D12.
summoning our courage.
Why have I minimised this? Silly me. 8. Oh no, that's not me. That's 5. Like this.
Waving a sword around in an artistic manner.
I shall try and hide myself against the walls. Since we're not actually doing anything, I shall freeze.
You're using freeze, right? Read us the abilities, what that actually does then.
Yep.
Because you're not just freezing as in I'm standing still, it's an actual thing.
I'm actually going to freeze against the walls. I mean, I can't do anything at the moment, so I'm just going to freeze. So if anybody does come charging in...
You're effectively invisible, or...?
Well, there's a 90% chance of it working. I don't know whether it's worked or not. Same as anything. But
Yeah.
it's an improvement. I can't actually move.
Yeah.
With hiding shadows, you can, as long as you can move stealthily, etc. But freeze is just in the spot.
So if you
But
use
if somebody just walks around the corner, then I can stab them in the back. If it worked.
Yep. So if you're using that, and if somebody comes round here, they've got a 90% chance to not see you. They've only got a 10% chance to see you. Right. Okay. So as people come round, I've got to make them roll that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we retreat slightly so they're in the funnel of the corridor.
Oh, sorry, folks.
We retreat slightly so that it's 2 on 2 rather than there may be managing more.
Yeah, because although it's
Okay.
6 on 6, we're not all 6 fighters.
Yes, so
Okay. Fine.
we're edging back, rearranging. Oops, I'm on the wrong. I need to go to there. So move. Cornath is obviously going to.
Oh, he's stepping back, certainly.
Yeah.
Did it again.
If I can try and click on Darrow and give him the right facing. So Darrow and the bear, or Darrow and Andamakar, who do we want in the front?
Yeah, you've only got space for 2 there.
So that's right. Trevor, do you want Andamakar in the front or the bear?
I don't know. Bear's probably
Yeah, send bear.
fighting than I am.
No, we're not wanting the bear pushed forward.
No, I'm just moving tokens around so that I can move other ones, don't worry.
Yeah.
But I'll be ready to leap in if necessary.
So we're sort of there.
Just thinking if you're hiding in there. I like it.
There's a little niche,
Yeah,
so
I like it.
if I just lurk there and freeze, then if somebody manages to push the front rank back, I might be able to get a backstab.
That's a nice looking spot.
Right, okay, so we're in front of you at the moment. So let's move. There we are. Someone's moved to there. We've got Darrow and the bear in the front. And...
Yep.
Okay. Now I guess these guys are creeping round because they creeped round when you guys were moving around, and I guess as they get to here, you're gonna see the warg. So at that point, there's no surprise. They knew you were coming. You knew they were coming. I'll roll a D100 for the warg because it's the first one to come through, and then we'll roll initiative. So I'm going to roll a D100 to see if it sees Snakey Nook or not. It does. Had a 10% chance at roll 3.
Great.
Fuck you, David. So that warg comes round, sniffs it, it's like, and it looks straight at you, right in your eyes, Snakey Nook.
Oh dear.
Fortunately, it hasn't got a way of communicating.
So at this point, I'll bring up the tracker. Wrong thing, Oliver. Right, at this point, we'll roll initiative, folks.
This doesn't look like something that has a breath weapon, though, does it? It's not like the other one.
I don't know.
It's not anything like the size of the other one, if that's any consolation to you. Right.
It's a surface monster, isn't it? I don't know what it does.
Well, I don't like breath weapons.
Yeah, well, if it's large, then it's cleavable.
Snake Nook goes first.
Well, Sneaky Nook's holding. He's not in the front rank anyway.
Yep. So you're holding your action.
You're sounding quite quiet.
Oh, hang on. Is that better?
Yes. Right, so Stinky Nook is holding his action. So Cornaith is next. What's he doing?
He's holding his action.
Okay.
He has a sleep spell ready. It works on Dwergar.
Yes. And Makar, what is he doing?
Holding for the moment.
Oh, you exciting lot. You just find a little spot and bottleneck it, eh? Every time. I'm going to start... Right, well, I'm going to find some monster that busts down walls on you guys. Don't you worry about it.
What do you mean we find a bottleneck every time? I remember those crocodiles.
Yeah. Oh, Tammy remembers those crocodiles that killed her dog.
No,
Yeah.
that's crocodile.
Kiara,
That was the...
You've done eggs or nuts. You've done umberhelps or nuts. You've done stuff that bursts out in the middle of things.
Well, I have indeed.
Realistically, I don't think that I think other than just moving forward, but I'm just gonna get us all stuck. So, like what can I realistically see?
At the moment, nobody can see anything apart from
A warg.
Stinky Nook.
Yeah, you see the ones that can see out, like Darrow, Charlemagne, Stinky Nook can see a warg. A warg's like a kind of bear, a kind of wolf.
Yeah, but will they have like told me that, or am I just like?
Stinky Nook hasn't, because he's trying to be quiet and hide. He's failed, because the warg's just spotted him, but...
Like 10 seconds ago, though, Stinky Nook has told you what it is that's coming.
Yes, there's a warg and 6 Dwergar.
Sorry, Peter, you need to say again, mate.
I've not said anything.
Okay. So,
Uh,
Kiara, are you going to hold your action, or?
yeah.
That's like 4 out of 4 so far, how exciting. So, now it's my turn. Now it gets a bit more exciting. So you map out some movement, right? So this guy...
He's probably having the same reaction to Darrow as Darrow has to him.
This guy runs round here, and he sees you, Darrow. He sees you. Now this guy, right, he's got a bald head, like shaved bald head, and no beard. This dwarf, right, no beard, shaved bald head. He's got the greyish skin. He's about the same height as a normal dwarf, but maybe a bit skinnier, greyish skin. Looks nasty. Looks evil. He is wearing very dark clothes and dark armour, although his armour looks to be chainmail. Although it is almost black, it looks to be good quality armour like chainmail. He's well armed. This guy's carrying a big warhammer and a shield. On his shield you see a sigil. That sigil is a head holding a severed head. That severed head has a braided beard. It's clearly a dwarf. This guy, this Durgar, this is ones you know a little bit about. Darrow, you know a little bit about these guys. And I've got it written down. This is lore, okay? So, you recognise the sigil from the shield, the hand holding the severed dwarf head. You know them as Clan Carandur. It's the largest known Durgar clan of the known settlement, a settlement that you guys from Rockholm know about, which is like I want to say south, not south, down, like down underground, like 30 kilometres from where you are, and then and south a bit, a place called Karan Derwaka, and that's Durgar or whatever for dark water apparently. So you know, this is what you know about it, and you know there are roads leading to dark water from all over, from the Underdark, from up on. So if you picture on this continent, on these islands, picture 4 levels, right? So you've got the ground level, the next level is where the dwarfs are, like your city of Rockholm, your town of Rockholm, and all the dwarven settlements are that next layer under the ground, the humans. Then the next layer, you'll have things like Durgar. So the Durgar is the other layer. The Underdark is then below that. So picture that as a 4th. So you know about, because you're from the second, you know, the first underground, you're from there. Under you is the next layer where the Durgar live. So you know about ongoing wars between your dwarven tribes, your clans, your settlements, and these ones for centuries. So you know of these guys. Darrow. This is Clan Carandur.
I speak their language. I speak their language.
You do speak their language.
Yes.
Okay, so bear in mind we're in the middle of initiative, so anything you say is in your turn and is 10 seconds long or less. So it's his turn. So he comes round and he sees you. Ah, a dwarf! What a treat! You die today, stunty. Look at the shield. This is you next. Get 'em, boys. Next, it's your turn.
Darrow's holding in position.
Oh, Darrow.
And I won't. Presumably, I can't say any things if I'm holding in position. I'll have to wait until I actually.
No, you can still say, say something. Well, no, you're holding your action. So I guess anything we're doing, we'll do it then. So you can do that on you when you actually activate your turn. So after the holding. So it's Charlemagne next. I'm going to just quickly run to the fridge.
Well, we're waiting for them to rush up to us because there's more. They have more fighters than we do. If we go out into an open cavern.
In answer to your question, is 30 foot to the Durgar and 45 foot to the Warg.
Yeah, we don't want them surrounding the bear.
No.
Sorry, what movement has he got, Ryan?
I think 120, so like human. So you can move 60 and attack. So you could get to them and attack them in this turn if you wanted to.
If he runs past that guy to go for the wolf, though, that guy gets to attack him.
Nah, there's enough space.
Okay, sweet. He's gonna go for and attack the wolf.
Okay.
I think I might just have to step into his place in a moment then.
Okay, so I'd say he gets past this one without provoking an attack of opportunity. So Charlemagne is going to square up to the Warg. Who wants to roll his attacks? Dungeon Master's not rolling attacks for goodies anymore, only baddies, so somebody else can roll.
Do you want me to do it?
Go ahead.
One second, let me pull his sheet up.
Remember, he's got the 3 attacks, and it's case by case whether we decide if the bear hug works, depending on the shape of the creature he uses it on.
Okie doke.
Excuse me.
First paw.
Miss.
Second paw.
Misses again.
And the bite.
Ah. Misses. So Charlemagne, all 3. Swipe, bite, misses. Sninkinook, it's your turn. Oh, I didn't roll. Hang on, so this guy that came through, I need to roll his D100 to see if he saw a Sninkinook. He didn't.
Well, no. If one of them, it's basically one roll for them. Basically.
But the Warg, it was the Warg that saw you. The Warg doesn't have telepathic communication with the Durgar, so I'm making him roll it as well.
Yeah, but no. It's not each one rolls. Basically, I either get it right or I don't. If I get it right, then none of a group see me. If I get it wrong, they all see me.
Ah, right, okay. Well, I rolled a 3 when I needed 10, so yeah, you're
so I didn't get it right. I was a bit obvious.
Okay.
I left some heated blood in my skin or something.
Okay.
So I've been seen.
Cool.
Right. In that case, I shall step out next to Darrow and say, "Oh God, I thought we were going to hold here, boss."
Here we go. Hold. Fuck, there goes the bear. Eleonora.
Eleonora's holding.
Hold. Now, some Durgar are going to start running through. I need to know if I've got enough space for 2s. Oh, I've got enough space for 2s. So, we'll put them on that one so that there is this to go past, right? So, moving this guy first.
Is he attacking Charlemagne or running past?
He is attacking Charlemagne.
Okay.
So let me roll attacks for him. Attacking with a warhammer. Oh, and he hits Charlemagne with a warhammer. for 2 damage.
Fair enough.
I want to just did that. Right.
Next, we're realising how stupid the Dungeon Master was by making that one. Well, no, he can go past his buddy. So this one is going to try and run past. So it's attack of opportunity now.
Bite or paw?
Paw. Because he's going to swipe at him. It makes more sense that he would swipe with the paw, doesn't it?
Yep.
And he hit. Yes, he hits. The attack of opportunity from Charlemagne hits as he's running past this Durgar. So I've only stopped. He's coming past. I've only stopped him there to see that does hit. So he takes 4 damage, but he keeps moving. Now I need to check movements now for them.
Is he keeping going?
Nope, stops here. This one, he's not going to try and run past. He's going to stop and attack Charlemagne. So it's no attack of opportunity this time. This one gets this one.
Because he's moving past Charlemagne to get to a point on his flank.
Nah, he's not moving past him. If he moves out of this square, if he went out of this square, it would be an attack of opportunity. He's moving past his buddy. He's not moving past Charlemagne. So he's going like that.
Right, yeah. Okay.
He's going over the top like that. So I'm saying that there's enough room, even with the 2 of them, because it's a dwarf and a warg, I'm saying there's enough room for him to get through to be there to the side.
Okay.
I just need to draw, like, picture squares. So he's going to have an attack. Sorry.
Nope. Gara sent him in to die.
He misses anyway.
Okie doke.
So the rest of them will now get stuck behind. And it's the warg next.
Yeah.
Okay, so the warg's going to attack the bear. We'll get 1 attack per round. 7 misses. So, we go to those who held their actions. Who was first, Sninky Nook?
Sninky Nook, yep.
Okay.
Oh, God, we've got to protect that bear, haven't we? Otherwise, Kiara will get upset.
We don't like Kiara when she's upset. She does.
Oh, I don't. Especially not at the moment. No. Okay. That's the boss. I'm going for the boss.
Well, good luck.
As long as I'm not opening myself to an attack of opportunity. Right. I'll only get 1 attack this round. Correct?
Yes. Why is that?
Well, I held all my actions till the end.
But
So
are you dual wielding?
Yes.
Still get 2 attacks.
Okie doke. I will take both attacks on him then.
Well, won't necessarily go one then another. You'll get your first one and then the next person that held, depending on we still go stay in initiative order.
I see. Right.
So look at you on 4. If anybody else between you and your 8 held, they'll go, and then your second attack will go. So we'll stay in initiative order. Picture we're just going down it again.
Okay. AC 7, which is presumably a miss.
That is a miss. It chunks off his armour.
Yep.
Ornate held.
So
Cornaith is next.
Cornaith will step to there, and then I think I need to check what range is sleep.
Check how many he's got left as well, remember.
I know he hasn't used his sleep.
We've done a lot since in between rests, yeah, because we're fighting undead, right enough.
Exactly. So I'm keeping track of what he's got left. He's basically got sleep and 2 lots of burning hands, and that's it. Right, let's check.
I think it's 90.
Wizard spell.
Sorry, Tammy, what did you say?
What was that?
90 feet, I think.
Okay, let's check 90 feet.
Oh, you've got 90 feet. Yeah, they're all within 55.
Okay, he's going to drop asleep.
Centered on
there.
Okay, So you roll there's a roll for
Hang
how
on.
many hit dice it affects.
There is a button to press, so I shall go to his character sheet, Cornaith, and then I need to go to the spell sheet.
So Grenade starts up. He's got his big spell book in one hand, and he starts uttering these familiar words. He's just glancing at it a little bit, and he starts moving his hand around, and magical energy starts flowing around him in front of him, and he goes and throws this magical energy through the air. And David rolls a dice, and it causes 6 hit dice of creatures to fall asleep for 20 rounds. So,
Centered there.
right. So, do you want the warg or not? I'll let you choose. Do you want the warg or not? Because they're different numbers, the warg and the.
Well, it
Durgas.
normally goes for the lowest hit dice first.
Okay, so it's 3 Durgar.
Are they magic resistant?
They are, and well, they get they get bonuses on those saving throws. I think.
Yes.
I'm not sure if they're magic resistant.
I just need to quickly pull them up. They do have a certain resistances. I need to check anything with Durgar. So Durgar. There's quite a lot to read here. Any magical enlargement.
They're not as bad as
I don't see it, but I need to make saves for them anyway. I need to roll 3 saves, so we'll go from left to right. 1, 2, 3.
There's no saving throw.
Oh, there is no saving throw. Okay.
If this is the thing, if they're magic resistant,
They're not. I'm reading it. They're not resistant to this.
In that case, even if they get bonuses on saving throw,
So 3 of
doesn't
them
help.
are put to sleep. 1, 2, 3. And it's for 20 rounds.
Level
Yep, 20 rounds.
20 rounds.
Yep.
They're not going to wake up.
Cornaith cracks his knuckles.
Okay, so who held next? Andy McCarr, you held your action. You can go now.
Can I? Hang on, this one here is an enemy, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what seemed to be the leader of this group. Oh no, in fact, no, it's not.
That's the leader.
Sorry, that was him.
That was him, yes.
Yeah, but this is one of them.
I think I can get it in on him and have an attack, can't I?
Absolutely.
Well, I'll give it a go.
Good luck.
Find my sword. No bonuses.
Did you increase your Thaco on your character sheet?
I did.
Ooh, that's going to hit him. Right, okay, roll me some damage. That absolutely hits him. A deft swing, a spin, and a whoosh. Oh, and it's an absolute beauty now. With a spin and a leap and a little skip and then a pirouette and a slash, you manage to 90% sever his head from his neck, and it flops back in cartoon fashion, and then what seems like 2-3 seconds later, probably not as long as that, but cinematically the body just drops down, lands flat on its back, and then because the head was already tucked behind, it gets trapped behind and it falls off and it rolls away, decapitated.
I do like this.
Nice one.
Nice sword.
Yeah. I would just like to move forward.
Where to?
Somewhere like here. Oh god, I need to switch where I am. Somewhere like here.
You'll need to give me a second as well because I have a delay.
Yep.
Yeah. As long as everybody's happy that I'm not getting in anybody else's way there. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Okay.
Still room for Darrow to charge in, I think.
So you're not running in to attack anybody, you're staying a couple of steps back, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's up to you.
Well, who's that guy in front? I would imagine we're going to need someone kept alive.
Yeah.
I would imagine that we'd all like to be kept alive.
You've done that. You ready?
What do you think?
Arrow,
Tammy, you've still got enough movement to make an attack on somebody if you want to.
No.
Right, you're staying back. Okay, Darrow, go ahead.
Darrow, I measured, and because of the guy convenient not being alive in the middle anymore,
Yep.
Darrow does have a straight line.
Nice.
Charge!
You get to charge straight at the leader. That's just what you want today, so
Yes.
good luck with the attack.
Sneaking Hook steps back as this battle axe comes charging towards him with a dwarf attached.
You see a battle axe flying through the air with like a dwarf hanging off the end of it. The dwarf screaming charge, but it's the battle axe that's leading the way. Oh no! Roll me 1d10.
Oh no!
Okay, so your axe goes wee and it hits the wall here. You stumble, trip over a little bit. You manage to get up, so you're not going to lose any movement next round, but your axe is over here. It's not broken or anything.
No, I just lose the initiative.
No, you've thrown your axe away.
Yeah, it's a critical. You threw a critical miss, so you've thrown your axe at the wall. Just because you were running in so wholeheartedly, axe was leading the way. When you've rolled a critical miss, the axe has come out of your hands. It's not shattered into pieces like last time, but it's over here. Your axe.
You know, the problem is it's that sneaky Dwergar corpse. It tripped you up. You can't trust these Dwergar.
Yeah. Let's say he stumbled just like a tiny little bit on that, and that was enough to just loosen his grip, and the axe has come out.
Yeah.
So who else was held in that? Charlemagne wasn't. It's thinking you have your second attack now, before Eleonora.
Fair enough.
Eleonora was told.
Yep, but it's thinking second attack first.
Okie doke. And let's try and hit him with this. Nope.
What are you trying to hit him with?
That was my longsword. Missed.
Yeah.
Eleonora has enough movement to get in.
Yeah, okay. What, to use her longsword, you mean?
Yeah.
So she would go like that, and then that.
Yeah.
Who's mic breathing? Can we not have a mic breather, please? Thank you.
Hold on. I'm on the problem. It's you measure something and then you can't get the character to come up. There we are.
So she's attacking this boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Somebody will hit him eventually.
That's another fumble. I rolled 2 fumbles in a row.
No.
Spoke too soon.
Right, you need to roll 1d8 this time. Oh, Peter, mate. Oh, right, okay. So.
Oh no!
Right, so the sword goes flying out of her hand and it sinks into either Charlemagne or Darrow. So I'm going to do... Right, Peter, do you want odds or evens? I'll let you choose.
Odds.
Right, okay. Pick a dice as well. Pick a size of dice as well if you want.
That.
Which size of dice would you like me to roll?
Doesn't matter. D2.
Okay. I've just got the pictures up here, so I'll roll a d4. So odds it hits Darrow, evens it hits the bear, okay?
Should have made it a D3.
Right, okay. Roll damage for...
With his armor, it should be harder for her to hit it.
Yeah, but the bear's a bigger target, so it evens out. The sword comes flying out of her hand, and because she rolled that extra fumble, I need to do something real mean. So it flies out in this direction. It hits Darrow. Roll her damage roll for her sword.
Look on the bright side, Darrow. She's just handed you a weapon to use against this
Yeah,
dwarf.
she saw you lost yours. She saw you lost your axe, so she's handed you a sword. She's just handed to you a
The
bit
wrong way
hard.
round.
Yeah,
Yes.
she just threw it a bit too hard and the wrong way round. So you need to roll damage for that.
And unfortunately, her cheek closed on me.
Do you want me to roll it so you're not killing yourself?
No, it's now appeared. Where is there?
Sword comes flying out of her hands and hits Darrow for 9 damage. Take
It's
that.
maximum.
Oofed.
No.
No, not quite.
Well, 2 plus 1s.
It's a +1 sword and she's an elf.
That's elf only does increase to.
Oh, onto hit, yeah. So where's the other? So she'll have +1 damage from it being a +1 sword. Where's the other one coming from? Let's have a look. Might be her strength. Strength 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. +1 hit, +1 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
9 damage, mate.
Okay.
Is that the end of everybody in that round? In the first round?
I believe so.
It's 5 to 9. Do you want to take our 5-minute break?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think-
literally just chasing my wee man to bed.
Okay. So
Okay.
we're halfway through the session and we're at the end of the round, so we'll take our 5-minute break, folks.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
What do you guys think? You having fun?
That's one way of putting it.
Ah, come on, you always have fun. You've
You
never...
managed to hit with one of your blows, Dave.
Nope. Both my sword attacks missed. It's probably I was put off by the fact that they knew where I was.
Okay, and the Macaw did something effective.
Yeah, he had the
Yeah.
beauty. He killed him in one swipe.
And the bear attack of opportunity hit.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
the bear hit somewhere there.
Yeah, the one that Andamakar then killed.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. He was the one that ran past.
Yeah. So the one down.
Now we need to remember on Cornaith's turn to change the sleep spell to 19 rounds. That's the only
Yep.
thing we need to do so far. That's handy. It's only one. We've got half a dozen things by now to keep track of. The tokens are quite handy. They'll be just putting the numbers up. That's quite handy. I'm getting quite good at Roll20, I think. Tammy noticed today, she's like, your hours in Roll20 are 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 1,234 hours in Roll20.
It soon adds up.
Oh, aye. Especially if you're the dungeon master.
Exactly.
I think we might just manage to finish this combat in 20 rounds.
Oh, I think so. It's can we do it in 2 hours? That's the question.
Well,
Bless you.
Someone other than the Macaw manages to
Oh.
hit.
Well,
if
you
you stop
should.
throwing your weapons away,
More than half of them are asleep or dead.
I'm back, guys.
Sweet. Okay, so as we go into round 2, does anybody want to change their action then?
Yes, I'd like to hit something.
Ah! But you're still going to be dual wielding swords, yeah?
Oh, of course, yes.
So no change. Cornaith will be...
It's sort of narrowed to attack round, except he's got to pick up the sword.
Yeah, you'll lose your 2 attack round.
In actual fact, thinking about it, Cornaith will prepare a burning hands just in case.
Okay.
So
I'm
let me
gonna-
just...
I'm gonna.
Cornaith. And then let's go for his initiative on the old burning hands.
Right, Tammy, what's Kiara doing?
My scimitar, please.
Okay. Somebody want to roll initiative for Kiara's scimitar? And Makar, what are you doing?
I'll just roll her initiative.
Sorry, Tammy, one of my favourite dungeon masters, the guy that got me into watching D&D on Twitch and YouTube, pronounced halberd for about 12 seasons. But he's an amazing DM, so it doesn't matter what if you pronounce your weapons a wee bit wrong. Don't worry about it. The guy that got me into Twitch is like pronouncing halberd, so don't worry about it. He's a genius, so it's all good.
And Makari's just going to carry on with his sword because
I just noticed Thinkinuk's initiative roll. Who was that for?
That was Cornaith.
Oofed. Nice roll.
Well, he's preparing a burning hands. So he's holding it. So if anything comes around the corner, he can go let rip.
Okay. So I don't need to reorder like that. I can do it like that. Anybody else changing? No? Well, okay.
No.
Okay, so we go ahead into round 2. Cornaith is first. Is he choosing to cast that burning hands now or wait till the end of the round?
He's waiting, and
Hold.
if he needs to use it, he will.
Okay. Hold. Slinkinuk.
Schninkinuk will attempt to hit.
This one, I guess.
Yep. Do I get flank bonus?
No, I only give from behind, so there's no flank. Besides, if anybody is flanking, it's Darrow and Eleonora, and you're facing.
Yeah, but they're arguing over who uses the sword, aren't they?
Oof! That's going to hit him.
Good.
Alright, let me see damage for that. That's a +4 weapon. How did you get that? Somebody must have allowed random rolls one week.
I think you just allowed...
Oh, yes.
Well, if I'm going to hit, I may as well hit properly.
So you take a big slice out of him. He doesn't drop down, doesn't finish him, but you take a big old chunk out of him. He's reeling in pain. You see him, but you see the pain in his face and the blood coming from the wound, but he's still coming at you like. And a Makar.
There's this one here, isn't there?
Yes.
If I
He's
step
not asleep.
I can have a slash at him.
Yes.
So here goes.
Go for it.
No. But Slinkinuk got a beauty this round, so now it is indeed this guy, the boss guy. Now he is going to yell out in Durgar. Does anybody understand Durgar?
Yes.
You do. She's going to yell, "Kill the dwarf and his friends! Kill him! Get him now! Everybody kill him!" Yeah! In Durgar. But he's not backing away or running. He's going to take a swing and he's aiming it at you, Darrow. There's no rolling dice to determine who this attack is against. This is racially aggravated assault. Let me roll to hit. No penalties or bonuses here. Bless you. Oh, critical fumble. Well, fumble. misses his next turn.
My weapon, maybe he should do.
Well, do you know what? I don't normally give it for baddies, but I'll give it in this case, right? Because we have several weapons and armor and stuff. They're
Use my weapon on just the D20, or just rolling the 1.
Yeah. I mean, I only give that to PCs. That's a PC thing, but I'll give it this time, right? So if he, I mean, you lost your weapon, but it's only to here. It's 10 feet. That's a fumble. Like the smashing it and breaking it or damaging somebody, that's what I make the extra effect. So losing it, you're still only going to lose 1 round to pick it up. It's not a critically bad fumble, but I'll make a roll in this instance, in this one case, since everybody's throwing weapons around. So if I'll roll a 1d10, if he rolls a 1, he loses his weapon as well, right? Just for flavour. Oh no, he doesn't. But he loses his next round anyway.
Somewhere in this room there's an anti-luck stone, isn't there? We can tell.
Darrow, your axe is here.
Yeah, I'm picking up the axe.
Okay, let's say you've got enough time and space that you don't have to provoke an attack of opportunity to get it. But it's your whole turn. Because it would be anyway, it's a fumble. The throwing it away was just flavour. So I don't even need you to move. You can get back to that position if that's where you want to be.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. The throwing away was just flavour. Like you're still losing the same amount of time. Kiara.
Am I behind this bad guy? It's hard to tell where everybody is.
So he's there. You've got a wall of your 3 guys in between, basically.
Okay, that's what I was trying to work out.
Yeah,
It's Ninkanuk that's...
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Ninkanuk in front of you. So you've got the 3 of your guys between you and the bad guy. You see the line that I drew, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I was to go the other way around the back of Darrow towards where Adamankar is?
Yeah.
Is that doable?
I'm not sure you can actually get past Adamankar.
You couldn't get... Well, you couldn't get
No,
past
I could go
Adamankar because
between-
there's a guy, yeah.
No, but I don't want past him. What if I was to go to that's what I'm asking distance wise, can I get to the other side of the bear?
Oh, to here? Yeah, absolutely.
So I can there then please.
Yeah?
You were cheering Charlemagne on. Go on, eat him, boy, eat him.
Alright, well, it's Charlemagne's turn now.
Okay, I shall roll for Charlemagne. Let's hope he does a bit better this time. Here we go. First paw. Oh no!
Charlemagne,
There is an anti-luck stone in here.
Charlemagne loses all his attacks for the round. Now, Peter made me roll the extra roll for the baddie. I should roll it for Charlemagne, where I don't normally roll it. Right, roll 1d10 for
Okay.
Charlemagne.
Okie doke.
1d10, he bites his own hand off, I don't know. Right, okay, Sninkinuk. So, we need to put a mark on him, he's lost his next round.
Yep.
So is Eleonora. This round she's lost. So she's lost this round. So she's picking up her sword?
Yeah.
She's pulling it out of Darrow.
Yeah. Now, I've got some dwarfs to move. Some durgars to move.
Do you
this one?
do you want Sneaking Up to have his second attack?
Oh, did I miss it? Yeah, I missed
Yep.
it. Sorry. Yeah.
And Eleanor.
Eleanor fumbled.
Okay.
Just thinking he's got a second attack. Sorry, mate.
No problem. Oh,
Oh. Roll damage for me.
somebody's used up all the bad luck.
Unless you roll a 1 here. Could have been better. He's not dead.
Yes!
Okay, so this guy's going to attack the bear. Misses. So if you just excuse me a second, I've got some other stuff to do. Okay, nobody sees anything, that's fine. So it's the warg's attack now. So the warg's going to attack Charlemagne. Hits him.
Ouch.
5 damage. End of the round. Did anybody hold their action?
I think so.
No,
Cornaith.
Cornet.
Cornaith did. So I want a perception check for Cornaith.
Boom. 1 second while I just check his intelligence and wisdom. Which should be quite good for Cornaith. His intelligence, certainly.
Yeah, his intelligence is very high.
Intelligence, wow.
Yeah.
9, so that's 14.5, so he needs 14 or less on a d20.
Yes.
Yes!
Cornaith hears something out of the corner of his ear. Because he can't
The rest-
see it. If you look at the line, he can't see it. But he hears the stomping of boots over in this direction.
Rest of the dwerg are coming. He gets ready to let loose with as they come round the corner.
Well,
He
what?
will let loose with his burning hands.
What's the range of burning hands?
Well, so David, they've made it to there on their round, basically, which is just out of his vision. He would have to move a little bit. He's gonna
not going to move.
Yeah, so he's just still holding then.
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, he's waiting and round the corner. So when they come round the corner or past him, he will let rip with burning hands.
But it's the end of the round, so it's gone now. So we're now going to another round, so he gets the chance to do that again.
David, is he able to go a little bit into the corner so they aren't as aware of him?
Yes, he can kind of duck in there.
He knows they're coming, so he's got the chance to do that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so it'll be the third round. So does anybody want to change their action?
Okay. Nope.
No.
Do I?
So Damo's probably there, having picked up the hats. Yeah.
Well,
Kiara's doing
we said at the time that he was still in the same place. We've moved back to the same place.
Okay.
We said that the losing of the axe was just for flavour, so say it bounced off the wall and came back to you there or whatever, but you lost a round to pick it up.
boomerang axe.
Yeah. So Tammy, what were you saying?
Do I have any spells left? I've got web.
Web just.
Web left.
I think that's
Yeah. Okay, I'll stick with my. Oh, I don't. Is web a good one?
Yeah, you need a couple of anchor points, of which there's plenty.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking about for.
But are you aware that these people are coming?
You're not. Only Cornaith is.
Yep.
So I guess you would carry on as normal unless you were aware. So we'll just go on into round 3 then, and Cornaith acts first.
He's going to hold his action, and when they come past this point, he will let rip with the burning hands.
Is he going to make the party aware that they're coming?
That'll
use up his.
That will use up his action, won't it?
Yeah.
He thinks that the screaming of the
so
Durgar as they get burnt alive will probably be kind of warning enough.
Picture him holding, as in he's like back like that against the wall, and that's how he's not able to make any kind of any motions because he's hiding. Right. Okay. So Stinky Look.
There's 2 dead Durgar here, and can't get at any of the others. Okay, I shall just step back and wait for an opportunity to do something.
There's not 2 dead ones here. He's not dead.
No, the leader's not dead.
Oh, I thought you said he was dead.
No, he's not dead.
Oh, right. Sorry, my apologies.
Kill him some more.
I will try and kill him then.
He needs some more killing.
Yeah. Sorry, is this the start of the next round? Yes. Good.
Yeah.
In that case, just checking which weapon to hit with.
Third round.
Okay, so sneaking up the sheet and hit with that. Hopefully. AC6
No.
probably not.
No, not a hit. Bounces off his armour.
Mm-hmm.
Adabankar.
I shall continue to attack my one.
Good luck. No. Again, armour. So he
Thought he was wearing chain.
is going to attack Darrow again straight up. There's no morale check needed here. There's no who's he going to attack. He's going for Darrow. Wait, didn't he loses this round? He fumbled. Cancel that. He fumbled. So let's take his fumble off. Oh, aye, the 20 rounds isn't 20 rounds anymore. That's like 18 now.
18 now, yes.
Okay, he loses his round. Fumbled. Darrow.
Darrow is waiting for the character sheets to.
Okay. I'm gonna eat some snacks.
It's got his name on. I can see his name, but everything under the line is blank. I'll try once more. Ah, now I've got character sheet.
Nice.
So, and I roll something greater than a 1.
Ooh, that'll do it. Now your minimum damage is going to kill him here, so this is for overkill for flavour. 9 damage, yeah, that's still a decent overkill because he had 2, so you splatter him. He's consider him splattered.
He was calling out to others to kill me, and you too.
So that's you telling the guys translating what he shouted, yeah?
Yeah.
Kiara.
Yeah. Can I attack this wolf, or is there a wall too close?
The warg? No, you can't attack the warg. Kiara, make a perception check. I want a perception check from Kiara.
Be good with darts.
What's that?
So you need to roll a d20 and it's against the average of your intelligence and wisdom. Just while it's your turn, I want you to roll me a perception check.
A 3. Oh. I got 3.
You got a 3. Nice. So you definitely notice something. Now let me explain what you notice. Kiara, the wall behind you seems to shift. Crumbs of rock fall away from the wall. You hear them hit the ground. First with like a little dusting, and then a sprinkle, and then a pat of rocks hitting the ground. And I need to just roll something, if you bear with me a minute.
Somebody said the roof round here was here.
Which means either we've got a secret panel or another bloody Amber Hulk.
Bear with me, folks. So it's the wall, but lower on the wall. So the wall at the floor at the wall, you see it's kind of shaking more. The rocks coming from further down are from the vibration of the wall cracking and breaking. I just need to roll a little bit of this.
We could be back to good old pancakes.
Careful what you wish for. Oh, right. So I'm going to actually just put it onto the layer now.
Something for you to hit with your scimitar.
They're your favourite. They're your favourite monster.
Would you think I've got a favourite monster, do you? It's an ankeg, yeah, you know it by now, you've seen it before. An ankeg pops out behind you, underneath you, Kiara. It's not going to attack until, what did I roll for it? An 11, so it's going to be after Eleonora. So Kiara, are you doing anything about this thing that's behind you? You're aware that it's there, so you can attack it.
Then, okay, yeah, can I attack it, please?
Yep, so you spin round and attack it.
What? Yeah, it's that or run away, but I don't think I'm going to run away, so it's good turn to attack it, please.
Okay, go for it. And this goes down to 17. Right, so
I don't know
who's rolling the attacks?
I could do that.
Trevor, were you doing my...
Yeah.
Good luck. Favourite monster? What are you on about? I just like multifaceted combats, mate.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Good hit.
I think this is the third one we've met.
Yep. Yeah, you keep going sniffing about underground, don't you?
Oh,
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Take a wee, yeah, you get a wee chip out of it, Kiara. Charlemagne. Would
Charlemagne is going to continue attacking this wolf.
be okay. Good luck.
Okie doke. Dumpty 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 dum. So, paw bite. Paw? Dum dum. Oh, finally hits the wolf.
Hey.
Right, let's get some damage. 4 damage. Chipping away at it.
With his other.
Yeah, you've got 2 more attacks.
Yep. I was just checking something. That was a 19.
So, automatically
Not only
hits,
have I hit it.
automatically hit with the bear hug, yeah.
Yep.
So let me see the damage from the other paw first, and then
How's the other paw
and then we
hit?
do the bite and the bear hug.
The other paw doesn't hit.
Right, do the bite,
But do the bite. Dum, 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 dum.
and we'll finish with the squeeze of the bear hug. So the bite hits.
The bite.
So do damage from the bite, and then what is it from the bear hug? 2d6 or something, eh? It's big.
I can't remember actually whether it's 2d6.
We've got it written on his sheet.
1 second.
Charlemagne, it's written
4
on his.
hits.
I
Yeah,
want
two,
to say
well,
a 2d8.
2d6. It says 2d6 on the sheet.
Yeah,
so
it says 2d6. Decent,
a
eh?
further- Oh, lovely hug.
Oh, right. So how much damage? 3.
Total of 16 damage in that round.
And I already did 3 from it. So he scratches and bites and picks up and squeezes the life out of the warg. It's dead. Bravo, Charlemagne. He's done his old trick. He's not done that for a while. Remember he did it to a giant crocodile. Just pulled it out of the water and...
Yeah.
So it's just done to that warg. Now,
That's good. You can help out with the ank egg now.
Sninkinook. Who's talking seems awfully big for a wee gnome.
Sake. Another ankeg. Oh no. Well, I can't get there this round, so I shall just
Yeah, it's a
step
second
round.
attack.
I shall step round behind Eleonora 5 feet and get ready to kind of come in.
Well, what I would say, let's see how generous I can be here, is it's coming out of the ground, so... Where were you here? Nah, even with the
I
5
was
feet
there.
that I give.
No, I can't get it.
Yeah, you're
So-
not. Okay.
Fine. I'll step round behind Eleonora and
Alright,
get ready to come in from the side next round.
so... now, I've got... On this guy's turn, you hear commands being shouted. You hear another Durgar commander voice yelling, "Get 'em, boys! This is it! Now! Charge! Go!" All in Durgar, only Dado understands.
Okay, but we can basically hear it coming from over this direction.
Right, you
yes?
hear it, yes, it's loud and clear. It's loud and not clear, sorry.
I think we probably get the gist.
I would say so, to be fair. Eleonora.
Eleonora, well, the Dragar seem to go down fairly easily, whilst this looks quite something dangerous. So,
She's got her sword back, so...
let's see whether... No, it's showing me a bloody blank thing again.
I have to worry about it, take your time. We're not in any rush.
I tried to keep to, and now it's showing the thing with just the name and the line underneath.
Someone's making plans for Cornaith.
Yep. Basically, this is his burning hands. He kind of sticks his hand out. He can basically get half the passageway as they come past.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
No, it's the wrong colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um,
Let me see what I can get here, hang on.
here we are. That's better. She rolled a 2.
There you go.
Yeah, so she doubled her last attack roll.
Well. So, the Ankeg is going to try and bite. Now, it's got Kiara and Eleanor in front of it, so I'm going to randomise a roll. So, Tammy, would you like Kiara to have odds or evens? No response, you're getting evens. That's you. So, Kiara, you're going to be the brunt of this attack from the Ankeg, sorry. Randomly rolled it.
Tammy may be trying to say something, but because she was lit up, so she may need to log in and out.
Yeah, maybe. So, damage. Rolled 6, 6, and 3 on 3d6.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. So this Ankeg leans over and takes, basically, its whole mouth closes over the top half of Kiara's body, and its teeth like sink into her chest, and it realises it can't quite bite her in half. It's not quite got big enough jaws, and it unlocks its jaws again to go and have another go bit. She's got these big bleeding holes going right across her chest where this Ankeg's tried to bite her in half.
Oh, does it like the taste of all that pus?
No, that's why it's like tried and then went, ah!
Possibly all that acid is actually kind of helping by kind of sealing up the pus holes, etc.
So Tammy can hear us. She's having trouble with Roll20, but she's saying on Twitch she can hear us. So you got hit for 15 damage from the bite of the Ankeg. So I'll take that off. Minus 15. Oofed. Now it is time for dwarfs, evil baddies. So the first one.
Sorry, did you call them dwarfs?
Durgar.
I think Darrow might object to that.
Durgar, sorry.
He's here, man.
You do now, yeah.
Yes, we
You
can
guys
hear
hear me now?
We do
Yep.
now.
Yes.
No.
Cornate's there.
How bad was it?
Nasty.
It was pretty bad.
15 points of damage.
You didn't
my
taste very
God.
nice at all.
It.
So, the first one will come round to here. Can you remove that token just now for me, please? Oh,
Yep,
I can remove it. So he comes to here, but Cornake, you're not casting that until the end of the round, right? Because you held
Well,
your
he's
action.
He held his action, but basically so that as they came past, he could get a couple of them in it. Because if they
Yeah.
can hear the sound of the combat, they may not notice him until they come past.
Okay, but so you're gonna let them pass for now then, because your turn's at the end of the round. Don't worry
Well,
about that anyway, because if you look, the first one gets to there, the second rank is going to get right to where you want them, eh? So,
Yep.
so don't worry about it. Let the first rank pass, because the second rank is going to land right up there. You notice these guys are a bit bigger? You notice, do the tokens look bigger?
A little bit,
They're supposed to.
because they're not Dwerger.
They are Durgar.
They're enlarged.
They've cast enlarge on themselves. All of them.
Oh, they're almost a sensible height.
They've all cast enlarge on themselves, and they all look to be 20% bigger than the ones from before. The ones you're fighting there.
Can look at them eye to eye when we kill them.
Actually, I shouldn't be moving these yet, because it's not their initiative. Sorry. My bad. Leave them. So that's where the Durgar get to on their round. How big is the spell that affects the burning hands that he's going to cast?
Effectively, it's 5 foot range, but it's a 120-degree arc, so a third of a circle.
Yeah, okay, so something like that.
So it'll certainly get 2, possibly 3.
Okay.
Should be able to get- I'd have thought.
Something like that?
Yep. They get a saving throw for half damage.
So I'm going to say it gets... I'm still in the wrong layer, am I? Hang on. Yep. Let's say it gets 2 of them.
Okay.
Can I be generous? Let's say 1, 2, 3. Right, okay. So I'm going to roll some saving throws and then we'll work them out after if we need to. So I want D20s. 1,
It's D3 plus 10.
2,
So D6 halved.
3. Right, so 2 of those are good rolls, right? So I need...
13 damage, halved if they make a saving throw.
What's the save versus?
Magic.
Okay, hang on a second. Because I rolled a couple of decent rolls there. So saving throws. So that'll be this one here for... Let me just check which guys that is. Right, yep, so it'll be this one here. So magic is... Spell. Save versus spell. Need a 17 or better. So one of them makes it.
I'm sorry to have to say this, but they also get bonuses, don't they? Because they're Dwerga.
Yes. But the bonus is... Right.
What's it against?
Nope, they don't have on this.
Okay.
So one of them makes the save. So we'll say he makes it, and these 2 that are obscured by it. Let's say now I need to.
So they take 13. The other one takes 7.
So he takes 7. Minus 7 damage for him, and these ones take 13.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bastard. They both had 12. Okay. And that only lasts for... How long does that last? Just the one round, eh?
It's instantaneous. It's just
Yeah,
a kind of spurt of fire.
So I can get rid of the actual flames.
Yep. Until next round when he casts it at the second one.
Right, well,
Maybe the trousers are on fire or something.
I'll just move it out of the way just now then.
Right. I think the rest of them know that there's some Dwerga there because the screams of the burning Dwerga probably alert them.
So, two Durgar get burnt to death. One of them takes a healthy whack of burn damage from Cornaith's spell. We still did that prematurely because it's...
Yeah, it happens after round 14.
Yeah, this guy still got the attack, and we've still got the warg. So, this guy here is attacking the bear again. Don't forget about these guys. Misses. And we've got the warg is dead, so the other wargs that are coming through.
The other wargs?
Yeah, the other wargs. Let me measure how far they came. See if they get an attack or not. Oh, I see the first one does. The ones behind it aren't going to, but this one does. Right? So, Darrow, this warg creeps up behind you and it's going to attack.
Creeps up? It's going full speed.
Yeah, charges up. Sorry, I say creeps up. It came from behind. The word creep just came to creep just came to mind because it was from behind. I do apologise. He didn't creep. He came charging up from behind. It's not from behind. Yeah. From the other side. I know you're facing. So it's not got a bonus on its stack. It's missed either way. It lunges at you and just sinks its teeth into your armour. So these guys have all moved. The wargs have all moved. Well, now the other ones are going to come through. Not seeing Cornaith. We're going to have 2 of them face up the arrow. And then the third one. It's going to come past towards the end of a car, but it doesn't have enough movement left for an attack. So that is the end of round 3. Folks.
Okay, start of the next round. Given that Cornaith's casting exactly the same spell,
Yeah.
does he need to re-roll his initiative?
Not for the same spell, no. Come on, I'm nice, DM.
And Sam only his second attack was in.
You will. Right, okay. Add turn. So just add 5 to the other one, eh? I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
I'll be generous and let that go before the ank egg. Anybody else need a change of their initiative for this round?
Can I change to my dagger, please?
Yep. Somebody want to roll initiative for dagger for Kiara, please?
+1 dagger, though.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll, Trevor?
Yep, I've done that. Oh, I forgot to select it.
Yeah.
Sorry. It should be a 6. I rolled.
Yep, 6. Nice. Decent. Anybody else need to change? Okay, Cornaith is first. If nobody's changed, it's Cornaith goes.
Steps round the corner and lets his burning hands go off, and hopefully gets either 2 or 3 of them.
Okay. So it's saving throws again for, I'll say, you can easily, right, this one, this one, this one, and this one, I'll make saving throws for.
Yep.
First one makes it. So the first one gets half damage.
It's 13 damage again, so 7 damage on the first one. Was that the first one?
Yep, but he was already damaged from
He'd
the
already
first
taken
one.
7, yep.
Correct. So on the second casting of Burning Hands, he burns to death. And these guys take how much each?
13.
You motherfucker, you did it again. So remember to take note of that for experience, because he's... Oh, this guy's not dead.
Oh dear. He's a tough one.
Yeah, that one isn't dead. Okay, so that was Cornaith. Nice casting of that spell though. But they're well aware that you're here now. So, Sninkinook.
Oh god, the Great Wizard's in trouble! Charge!
He's just killed 4 out of 6 of them.
I can't see that. All I've seen is Dwerger coming round and him casting spells, so I'm going to go and kill that one. Or at least try to. Okay, so swing with my rapier.
Good luck. No. And a macar.
Well, now, so I've got Warg behind me, and I've got this dwarfy thing.
Wargs to the left of you, wargs to the right of you.
Yeah. Pardon me. To avoid getting hit in the back, can I just edge slightly that way and turn, just so that?
Yeah, absolutely. So that you've got, you've got like the peripheral on both of them, so that neither of them can get behind you. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yep. Put your back to the ank egg, yes.
Can I try at the? Oops.
He's putting his back to the bear.
Yeah, got my
Back to back with the bear, yes.
I think I'll have a hit at the warg since it's just come up behind me.
Okay, good luck. Remember, you joined a level 5 party at level 1. Your character's like, he's playing catch up, and he's writing about it here. Oh, and he's got it there though. That's a hit. Let me see some damage.
Is it smaller or is it man size?
Let me just remind myself what size a warg is. Just be a moment. That's the manual. Wolf. Warg is a medium creature, 4 to 7 feet. Medium.
Not bad.
That was some serious damage. Now, we have this guy, so that's this one here is going to turn around and swing his warhammer at Cornaith.
Well, that's it for Knaith then.
Which one?
To armor class 2, does that hit Cornaith?
I believe he has armour up. Let me just check his character sheet. Cornaith armour class is basically his armour spell.
So what is
That's 3, I think.
3?
Which one's doing for him?
This one.
The one that survived 13 points of fire damage.
Oh, it still survived. It took 13 and is still alive. Right,
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
That one.
Yeah.
So is that a hit or
another
not?
plot. I don't know. Does that hit? Yes, that hits.
Okay, so I need to roll damage, eh?
Yep. Since he only has 7, then that's probably.
No, he has 11.
Oh, of course, he has 11 now. Yes, true. Well, he has 7 now.
Yeah, 7 now. So Cornaith takes a thump in the side of the shoulder with a warhammer. Something cracks. Darrow.
Has some oversized dogs in front of him.
Oh yes.
Throw them to the Ankeg.
Will it let me see a character sheet this time?
Good luck.
Yeah.
You getting one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go for once.
Which one, left or right? Top or bottom?
Go top one.
Oof, that's a hit. Oh! Did you say the top one, Pete?
Yeah.
Nice. So, you took a big chunk out of him, it's still coming though. Kiara. Attacking with your scimitar, right?
Yeah.
Somebody want to roll that for her?
Scimitar or dagger?
Scimitar.
Oh, did I change to dagger?
Oh no, you
What
did.
did I say?
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did the dagger, yeah.
Yeah, she likes the dagger.
Okay.
Come on. Yes, that's a hit.
Yes.
Right, this is on the Ankeg, I assume.
Yeah.
It's larger than man size, I guess.
Yes, it is. 3 damage.
Scratch it.
What is it off?
Yeah, you pissed it off for sure, but you take a scratch of damage off it as well. Charlemagne.
I think Charlemagne's going to. Hang on, there's something come out the wall next to him. And
Well,
it's
you still
attacking its mistress!
You've still got this one here, remember, to the side of him. The 3 in front of him are sleeping. That's only 16 rounds now.
Ah, right, fine.
The 3 in front of him are sleeping, but you still got this one to the side.
In that case, he will kind of turn and kind of deal with the one beside him.
Because that one was trying to hit him earlier, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okie doke. So.
No, don't turn him around like that. You can do it from there. Just turn him
Okay.
around like that, you're going... sticking your butt to the Ankeg.
Miss with the first paw.
I want to see another bear hug, do it.
Well, we need to hit first.
Yeah, at least hit it.
Ah, now what is
Now
that?
what is that?
Is
That's
that
a 19. That's a
That's
bear
another
hug.
Bear hug.
Yep, so roll the damage for that and for the bite first.
Let's roll to see whether we hit with the bite first.
Well, yeah, sorry, yeah.
That's a hit with the bite as well. So the
Damage for
the-
one paw and for the bite.
Damage for the paw
6.
is 6. Ooh, maximum damage. Damage for the bite. If I can get maximum with this, that might actually make the hug. So it's a total of 9 damage. And then the...
So he picks him up, gives him the squeeze, and again it's enough to squeeze the life out of this Durgar. His last breath is squeezed out of him forcibly as his ribs crack and his lungs collapse. Crushed to death by bear. Crushed to death by bear. Stinkinook, it's your turn.
Second attack on this one. Who dares to threaten the Great Wizard?
Okay. Good luck.
Okay, you just walked past him rather than threaten him, but you know what I mean.
Yep. Miss.
Nope, missed again. I must do something about this anti-luck stone that's around here.
Okay, so now this guy disappears from sight.
Which guy?
Yeah,
Oh, that guy.
yeah, visibly right in front of your eyes, becomes invisible.
Mm-hmm. Bloody Dwerger.
Cowardly prick of them.
Eleonora, your turn.
Right.
Attacking the Ankeg again.
Yeah. Now. What? Yeah, twice in a row. I've had a character sheet appear.
It's two is a hit. The underbelly of this thing is armor class 4. Its outside is 2, so even at best, even at worst, it's a hit.
Damage.
It's minimum damage. Okay, Darrow, you have your second attack this turn or not? Yeah, you do this round. You've got a second attack.
Yeah. So, E. Yeah, done. E. It's behaving better.
Nice.
Good.
Get rid of that now.
I think that's finishing it off.
That is a hit. 11 damage, and that was this one. It is very much finished off, yes.
Come here, you cowards. Don't just let your dogs take it.
Nice. I love how you throw in your 10 seconds of speech. Right, so the Ankeg is going to... Oh, you say it in Durgar? Nice. So, the Ankeg, after having taken a bit... I tried to take a bite out of pussy, disgusting, infected, horrible Kiara, he's now going to turn his attention to Eleonora and try to attack her instead. Because you were disgusted. Doesn't he want to eat you?
Oh, Christ.
Just be grateful.
And it hits Eleonora. Let's roll up some damage. For 11.
Ow.
Ouch. Takes a wee chunk out of her as well. Now,
I'll take it.
I have Durgars to make attacks. This one's dead. These ones are sleeping. Kara's turn is passed, so I need to make... These guys have got 15 now. So, these ones are sleeping. We've got this one. So this one is face to face with Stinkynook, in fact. So he's going to just try to attack Stinkynook.
Fair enough.
Swings his warhammer at you. Hits you.
Oh dear.
For 3 damage.
That knocks 3 off the armour spell. Okie doke. Hang on, let me just find the character sheet.
Now it's the wargs. So the top one is attacking Darrow.
Stinkynook takes damage as well as the armor spell.
Oh yes, I know, I've just knocked it off.
Yeah.
That's a miss. The second one's going to attack Andy McCarr. 4.
Ooh, on armor class 2.
Oh, so that's a miss as well, or bites into the armour. Are you not wearing armour? That's just
I'm
your.
not wearing armor, no. I dodge.
You dodge it. Nice.
Or I block it with a sword, actually, if it's 4.
Okay, that's the end of the round. Nobody had any held actions, did they?
No.
Okay, so anybody changing their initiative for round 6?
Yes, Cornaith. He doesn't have any burning hand spells left. In fact, he doesn't have any spells left.
None at all, eh?
None at all. Oh dear, what's he going to do? Run away!
I believe he's got some knives.
I think he's going to have to use his dagger.
Okay, roll
Okay.
initiative for that anyway.
In fact, he's got the +1 dagger from the party loot.
Yeah.
So, let's roll his
I
initiative.
say it every week, you guys have got +1 weapons coming out your arseholes.
Yeah, but we need better than that.
You've got a +4 rapier.
Yes, I know. That's to replace the +1 bow that just got destroyed.
Right, have you rolled?
Hang on a second. I just had to select token. Right, so he's on a 12.
Nice roll. Right, so let me just reorder Cornaith down to here. Anybody else?
No, I'm gonna stay the same.
Okay. Start round 6 then, Stinkynook.
Right, let's try and deal with this guy so I can get at the guy who's attacking my boss. Right, so go to Sninky Nook, make sure I've got the character selected on the screen, and roll for the rapier.
+4, come on, no excuses. Yeah, that hits him.
Finally!
That hits him. By the way, I forgot to add the +20% to damage on Cornaith before for the enlarged spell, so he loses 1 more hit point. Sorry, guys. Ha.
Ah!
9
damage.
You take a big chunk out of him.
Good.
Under my car.
Right, time to.
Time to say goodbye, work. Hopefully.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Like, give me some decent damage and it should do it, like... Yes. Time to say goodbye. Now this guy, the one that previously hit Cornaith, is going to do the same thing. Or try to do the same thing.
Oh dear.
Rip Cornaith.
Please don't hit 18.
Armor class 6, does that hit him?
Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh.
Darrow.
Isn't there the one on Sneaky Nook?
There's one there, in face to face with Sninkynook. There's one there behind Cornaith. There's 3 here asleep.
Sorry,
Don't worry.
okay. They're different ones, okay. Different initiatives. So Darrow hits.
Oh, are you still attacking the morgue then, yeah?
Yeah.
AC 6 hits, yes, just.
Hold on, no, that's not my roll.
Oh, that's not your roll, that was me. Actually. Come on, Pierre. You know I'm easily fooled. Just tell me, oh yeah, I rolled that. No, you didn't.
Yeah, and it's 28 damage.
Don't do that to me, Peter. Don't do that to me. No, that's a miss.
But at least it wasn't a fumble.
Kiara.
Still 28 damage.
So, somebody want to roll Kiara's attack for her?
Yeah. Right, dagger still.
Unless you're moving and
Just
doing something
dagger,
else.
and
And here we go.
I'm gonna keep attacking this thing.
4. Is that good enough?
4. Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're face to face with it, so you can aim at the front side of it. It's up out of the ground, so
Yeah.
you've got the front of it. So it's armor class 4 there. So yeah, that's a hit.
Go for his soft spots.
3 damage. Okay, so
Okay.
Kiara, well done. It's Charlemagne's turn. The bear. What's he doing?
I
So,
think
sorry.
if his mistress is being attacked, he'll come and defend his mistress, I would have said.
So he's going to turn around and try and attack the.
I would say that's... What do you reckon, Kiara?
Yeah, I'm sorry, David. That's habit from obviously doing the bear that I go speak over every time he asks. But yeah, I would have said that he would have turned around and started attacking it.
Okay. In that case, he'll try and hit it with his first claw. Rather.
You're in
Good
trouble.
lord.
Okay, so now we'll just need to be clear because it's got different armor classes. So because there's 3 of you, the bear's in the middle, so the other 2 are to the side. So for you 2, it's armor class 2. For the bear, it's armor class 4. But that's a hit anyway.
Not enough for a hug, unfortunately.
I'm not going to allow a bear hug on this shape of creature anyway. It's not going
I
to
know.
work.
Too big.
Too big.
Okay, second paw. AC
No.
4.
Yes, for you because you're in the middle. So yes.
Yep. And the bite as well. Let's see whether he hits with the bite. Dumpty 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 dum.
No. So
No.
roll damage for 1 paw on the bite.
2 paws.
Oh yeah, 2. Sorry.
Okay, so first paw.
So 2
and
paws,
second,
not the bite. 2 paws, not
Second
bite.
paw.
Ooh.
So
8
that's
damage
eight,
total.
8 points of damage.
Nice. So yeah, it's hurting now.
That
This
was a good
Ankeg.
shot. Yeah, good.
Sneaky nook.
Die, damn you! You're between me and the great wizard.
So you're attacking the
Right.
Sturger again.
Yes. Got
Good
to
luck.
get rid of him so that I can protect my master.
Good luck.
Okay, so roll to hit. Dink, dink, dink. No.
No. Okay, so excuse me a second. I'm back. How did you get on? You missed.
I missed. It's Darrow's 1 attack round, so it's
So it's the Ankeg. After not enjoying the taste of Kiara but enjoying the taste of Eleonora, it's going to attack her again. Before I make that attack, actually, I want to do something. I want to check the monster page for it. I want to check what its morale is, because it may try to run away at this point. And Keg's morale is 9. So let me make a wee roll. Oh, it made it! Oh ho ho! 9 or lower to stay, and it made it. So the Ankeg is going to attack Eleonora. And hit her for
Oh.
8 damage. That could have been a lot worse.
Yes,
Could have been a heck of a lot worse.
Blue means that 1 was max and 1 was minimum, but in this case it was 2 were minimum. It was 161. 8 out of 18. That could have been a lot worse. So Cornaith.
Can he do a fighting withdrawal?
Yes. Quarter
In that
movement
case-
rate.
He's going. In that case, he will do a fighting withdrawal behind Schninky Nook.
Okay. So up to 30 feet he can go.
Okay. So that would be.
So that doesn't provoke any attacks of opportunity.
He's basically going to move to there.
Ah, right now. No. Let me make a ruling here off the cuff, because he's making a fighting retreat from this guy, and then he's going to have to make a maneuver to avoid another attack of opportunity.
Right.
Let
in that case,
me see if he can do it, but let me
In that
half the
case,
movement rate again.
In that case, you'll have to move around the corner here to here.
Yeah, that he can do with no extra hindrance. But I would just... What I would have done there is I would have made the movement even shorter. But he can do that without any hindrance.
He's basically just going to move around here to get out of the way.
Yep. That he can do.
And get ready to sell his life dearly.
Okay. Well, this one's going to attack you, Stinky It's his turn.
What a surprise.
Misses.
Oh, thankfully that.
And the last warg is going to attack Darrow. Miss. That's the end of the round. It'll be round 7 next.
Okay. The sleeping ones have got 16 rounds of 14 rounds of sleep left.
Yeah, it will be on Kiara's turn.
Yeah. No, it's Cornaith's turn.
Cornaith's turn, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Cornaith's turn.
Yeah. Okay, Sneaky Nook will attempt to get rid of this guy who's stopping him protecting the Great Wizard. Again.
Okay, so go for it. Nobody's changed your initiative, so go for it, make your attack.
5 isn't good enough.
It's not.
I assume.
It's not. These guys are wearing chainmail and have shields.
Yep. That's minimum 4.
And the Makar.
Cornaith is an elf, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I must save the elf. Can I get to there and attack that one?
Where do you want to go? To the here?
From there over to so I can hit this one who was attacking.
Yeah, but you will. Yeah, I mean, we'll need to check that you've got enough movement to not take an attack of opportunity from the warg. I mean, because you're going to have to take a wide berth on the warg. Where do you want to get to here?
Yeah, I'm not armoured, so I've got.
So yeah, you've got plenty of movement and the attack. You've got up to 60 and then an attack. So yeah, absolutely. Even taking the wide berth.
I'll skirt round and I'll put myself in front of.
And
The
it's
great-
the sort of thing where tumbling might help.
Now, this one, to go past this one, there's no route past him. To go past him, there will be an attack of opportunity.
Well, okay.
Okay, so you taking it?
Yes.
To tumble and do the tumbling check.
Yes,
before
there you go. Do you want to make a tumbling check and try and tumble past him?
I shall do that.
I'll give you the chance to do that. It's a fair shout. So at the moment you're here, and this is to make a tumble check past him. Success. Boom. He doesn't get his attack of opportunity, and you've got your attack. Well done.
So I shall have a blow.
No.
But
Now it's his turn.
why?
Now, in Durgar, he'll scream, "Dirty fucking surface elf. Even worse than a elf. A surface elf. Die today!" And he's going to swing his warhammer at you, and the Makar. Miss. Totally misses. Too angry. Darrow. 2 attacks this round.
2 attacks this round, yeah. Now I presented the wrong thing. I don't want that. Yes, it's become a character sheet.
Oh no, that's a miss. Wait, what are you attacking? Oh, yeah, Warg, it's still a miss. It's still a miss. Okay, so Kiara. So now armor class 4. Sorry, armor class 2 because you're not right at the front of it, so you don't get the soft underbelly. Somebody want to make Kiara's attack?
Hang on. Let's
No.
yeah.
Charlemagne, no, and he does get the armor class 4 because he's right in the middle.
Okay.
Excuse
Roll
me.
for Charlemagne. select the character. Oh, sorry, I'm still on measurement. Right, Charlemagne. So, first paw. Misses. Second paw. Misses. And bite.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. Doing a massive dum 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 dum.
Go on, bite its throat out.
Oi!
8 damage.
Oh, good one.
You'll be pleased to know he's killed it. They did rip its throat out or something.
Yeah. How dare it attack his mistress?
Indeed. Snakenook, you've got a second attack.
So, select Sninkinook. Go for the character sheet. Roll to hit. Tink, tink, tink. Nope, missed. Oh, sorry, AC
No,
0.
that's,
Yes,
that's
hit.
a hit.
That's
Yeah,
a hit.
that's a hit. Very much a hit.
Good. Fine.
Let's see what you've got.
9 damage.
Ooh, well, this guy's already taken quite a few hits, so that drops him. He drops to his knees, blood splurting from his throat, and then he drops face down in the dirt, lifeless, bleeding, big pool of blood coming from all around him. So, bear with me a second. I need to move someone now.
Who's invisible?
Somebody's breathing in the mic. Can you move your mic away from your mouth a wee bit, please? There we go.
Are they? Oh,
Just going to rush to the loo myself, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Back in a tick.
absolutely. Go for it, mate. So, it's Eleonora next.
Eleonora. I think what she can see is this dwarf.
Yeah. Good luck.
I think Tammy may be away with the fairies. Or
Tammy fell asleep. Is that snoring we can hear, is it?
That's my suspicion.
Tammy, if you fell asleep. Somebody shout really loud. Tammy, wake up! I'll need to mute her if she's going to snore, like. We don't want to embarrass her. Tammy.
I'm not snoring.
Ah, you're not. She's there, see? Thought you was snoring. Thought you'd fell asleep. Sorry for boring you.
No, sorry.
Right, so Eleonora has hit the warg, Peter. Sorry, roll the damage. 4. Nice.
And it's Tara next.
That's the first time that one had taken a hit, though.
So it gives Tara a good chance of finishing it off.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got. Roll 1d10. Losing your axe wasn't bad enough once. Is he going to do it again?
Ah, fuck.
Oh, bollocks. Okay, so...
The warg has got your axe.
Nah. Right, so... I want to know who's getting it. So Snakenook or Andamakar is getting an axe in the back. Now this is serious because we know Darrow can throw some damage with this, right? So who wants odds? Who wants evens? We need to randomise this.
I think Sneaky Nook's odd because he's from deep down.
Okay.
I'll add evens on a D3.
Would you like to roll? Would you like to pick the dice then?
Yeah,
Trevor.
D3.
No,
Yeah,
no
roll
D3s.
a D1 or something.
Right, I'm gonna roll this D20, right? So there's so many variables. Odds, it hits Snakenook. Evens, it hits Andamakar. It hits Andamakar. Peter, would you like to roll damage? See how much damage you do to your friend with your axe when it comes flying out your hands for the second time today. for the second time in as many minutes.
Darrow does me more damage than them all.
Oh!
I rolled that. Aren't you glad you rolled well for hit points?
Oofed. Yeah, you're happy you rolled some nice hit points today, eh? Oofed. Andy McCarr just took a serious whack of damage from Darrow's axe in the back. Now, that's dead. Could drop that from the initiative order. Darrow, oh no, it's you being. So it's Cornaith's turn.
He's going to cower around the corner, especially seeing an axe going flying past.
Okay. Now, all the Durgar that qualify as this guy are dead or sleeping, so I can take that initiative off as well. Next, it's the Warg, so he's going to continue to attack Darrow, who now doesn't have an axe. Misses. And that's the end of the round. So, Darrow, I suspect you'll be going to get your axe this round.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to change their initiative? Or Tammy, remember, bear in mind the Ankeg's dead.
So Darrow's doing a sort of fighting retreat,
Okay.
waving the shield so that keeping the shield in between him and the.
You don't use a shield.
Oh, sorry, I don't, do I?
No. Kicking his foot out.
Yeah, if you want your axe, it's over here.
Yeah, it's over here. Right.
Just behind me.
Tammy, do you want to change what Kiara's doing at all? You've got dagger initiative, so there's nobody alive apart from the sleeping guys over here.
I think I've got to take, given how far the thing's gone and there's this wall in front of me, I've got to get my hammer out.
Maybe. So roll initiative for that then.
Yeah. Hammer or spear? Let me
Spear again.
bring the character sheet up.
Not the spear again. Oh dear.
Well, Adivakar has had 2 out of Darrow's 3 weapons in the bag. You need the Warhammer to complete the set, so
Let me just look at what
Oh dear.
which
oh dear
are
indeed.
the,
Tammy?
where are those two hiding? Nah, it's going to be the spear.
Tammy, I see you lighting up, but I don't hear you. I think you need to disconnect, reconnect. Oh, nice initiative roll.
And there's 3 Dwerger asleep whose throats can be slit.
The bear might like to come and eat this warg here.
Okay, so Stinky Nook, go ahead and start us off then.
Okay. How dare you attack that great wizard? Let me know if I run into somebody invisible.
Nope. So you're attacking him?
Yes, of course.
Go for it.
Ander McCar's suffering at a slight disadvantage at the moment.
Oof.
Knows an axe in the back.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a hit, for sure.
Okay. 8 damage from the rapier.
You're pleased to know it drops him dead.
Jolly good.
Thank goodness.
Serves him right for attacking the great wizard.
And a Makar.
I am going to back off a bit and just place myself next to Cornaith where I can defend him.
Wise. This guy's dead.
Cornaith reaches out and pulls the axe free
Darrow?
and hands it to Darrow.
Darrow is heading towards where his axe is.
Okay, let me check if you have enough.
This stray god disappear.
Sneaky Nook, you saw him disappear, right?
I saw him disappear.
Sorry, I'm wrong. We've still got the warg.
The warg's still there, yeah.
So Dabo got his spear out. Is he able to attack with the spear this round?
No, it'll take you a whole round to get the spear out. Hence, it was a fumble, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say because you've thrown your axe, you've lost your footing, you've stumbling to get back up. So yeah, it's taking you a whole round to get your spear out. You'll attack next round. Kiara. Tammy? Are you with us? I saw you lighting up before, but didn't hear you, so I think you've got mic problems. Yeah, you're lighting up and we don't hear you.
Is that the breath?
I think she might have to start cutting some throats, I think.
Okay, somebody...
You can't talk with Drow or Dwerg, just kill him.
Okay, so she's going to try and attack the first one? Remember, it's +4 for sleeping or held, isn't it?
I thought it was just slit the throats on anything but a 1.
No, because if you don't kill it, if you hit it and don't kill it, it doesn't, it wakes up, doesn't it?
If you kneel down next to it and put a knife at the throat and then insert it through the jugular.
I thought the
Okay, so roll a d20 then, and if you roll a 1...
I mean, basically, if you take your time rather than trying to do it as
Yeah.
an action.
I bet it's in the heat of combat though, so you're not really getting the chance to take your time. That's the thing.
that was a critical hit.
Okay. So roll damage and double it. In fact, no, we need to roll another dice first. Roll 1d. Where's that house rule?
D4 is it? Oh no, she's not a fighter, is she?
The 1d8
8.
for her.
Roll 1d8. Okay, so roll damage and double it.
So
4. So 8 damage. Okay.
I would hope she's pinning it down in the process as well.
Nah, I mean, he dies because it's a critical hit, so she can just stick it in his jugular and kill him anyway. So we don't need to worry about how much damage it is. He dies. He was held sleeping. Now, Charlemagne, it's his turn. We can barely see what's going on because all these dead bodies now. Charlemagne, the bear, it's his turn. What's he doing?
There's a wolf. Oh, leaps on the wolf and tries to eat it.
Okay, so be here because Darrow's still there, remember?
Yeah.
All right,
So like
you'll
that.
move round, Darrow. Okay. So,
Rude to step on him.
yes, even without his X. Okay, so first paw is a hit. Second paw is a hit, and the bite
Is a miss. No, it's a hit. So give me some damage.
Okay, so the 2 paws do that,
Boom.
and the bite does that.
Oh,
15
ho,
points of
ho.
damage.
It had exactly 15 hit points left. Drops it. So, Stinky Nook. Second attack, I believe.
I yell out to Darrow, there's an invisible Dwergar around somewhere.
Anything else?
Well, there's nothing else alive over there, is there?
Okay, my turn, if you'll bear with me a second.
Well, if I can take a 5-foot move back against the wall and try freezing, I can then keep an eye out for anything coming down the passageways.
You can't do it you can't do it this turn because this is just a second attack. The only thing you can do is be a second
Exactly.
attack.
That's what I thought.
So you can try it next turn. So Eleonora.
Eleonora is
Now, there's no other combat going on. Everybody else is dead. The warg's dead. So I'll allow you to kill these on a roll of anything except a 1 on a d20. So you're holding a knife up this throat and just going. So anything but a 1 is going to kill them.
Eleonora's keeping an eye out for an invisible one.
Okay. So for some reason there's Darrow's got double sixes. Oh yeah, because you don't have 2 attacks now. So I take that out. So it's Cornaith. So this goes down to 12. They're only sleeping for another 12 rounds.
Okay, but we can now cut their throats without a problem.
Cornaith, what's he doing?
He's returning to the fold of the party, actually. He'll explain that, yes, there was another... I mean, what did that guy look like? Because he saw him.
He looked like he was maybe slightly better armoured. He was actually... Most of these guys have been bald and had no beards. This is what makes one of the things that makes him stand out from other dwarfs that you know. This one had tattoos all over the top of his head. He had a big spiral red tattoo on the top of his bald head, actually, this one.
Okay, well, he'll describe that to Darrow. So it sounds like it's a boss dwerger who may well have gone to get reinforcements.
Okay, so wargs are dead. I can remove that from initiative order as well. That's the end of the round. Now, because everybody's away, I can end initiative and you can just end these guys if you want to. Or you can do what you want with these guys.
Should we retreat, do you think?
Well, first of all, Stinkinuk recommends killing the dwerger because, like Drow, you can't get anything out of them.
Yeah, I've got nothing against the dwerger being killed.
I think it's necessary, though. Obviously, nasty creatures. Sure, between us, we can hack them.
Take helmets off and then bash them in the head with the hammer.
Okay. I think Cornaith would like some healing, although he's not taken many hits. He hasn't got many hits.
Okay.
I think Kiara definitely needs healing, and so does Andamakar.
Okay, so for any healing we do now, bear in mind that this won't count in experience points because there is no immediate danger.
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, we can now. Eleonora's going to have to hold back more. Right, okay. So which way are we going?
Well, I'm not absolutely certain, to be honest.
We think we know where they came from, don't we? Cause,
we know where they came from, but we don't know whether they're any connection with this old temple or disused temple.
No, well, we're looking for the chap with the spiral on his head, aren't we?
Yeah. So I suggest we head. We're pretty certain there's a connection around the back there somewhere. So let's just follow that round and see what we find, shall we?
So which way are we going?
Well, if we head back the way that I came, we may well find that it loops back round again. In which case, it will wipe clear this out.
Okay.
So
we'll form a party order.
Yep.
Make sure we've looted everyone. All this lot first, of course.
They're all carrying warhammers. You'll notice they all have a secondary weapon, either a pickaxe or a short sword. They all have shields, and they all are wearing chainmail armor, dwarf-sized. All of them.
Okay, well, I suggest we just pile that up by the exit, ready to pick up on the way out.
Yes, I don't think we would.
Pardon?
Sorry, who? So you're spying ahead. Who's in the front with Darrow? The bear or Andamakar?
I would suggest the bear.
Okay.
I'll be just behind.
No, we need a rear guard.
Oh, I'll stay. I'll hold back with Eleonora then, I guess.
Especially as Eleonora is almost half there. Ah, bloody thing resizing. Yeah, so we have a rear guard. of Eleanor and the Macar. We have Cornace in the middle, Yara in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Stinky Nook will go up front, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's try the old move silently and hide in shadows again.
I'll roll those.
You roll those. I shall just keep moving forward.
I've got a nice
Oh,
quick banner for rolling them now.
we've found some steps. Isn't that wonderful? Oh dear.
Okay, so it was 80% was your move silently.
80% move, 60% hide in shadows.
Okay, thank you. So
Okay. I shall first of all move down the steps and see what I can see down there. If it looks like it's going deeper underground, then I shall probably stop. If it's just a kind of empty room or something.
nah, it's just a little. It goes down maybe 10 feet.
Okay. That's one move. Ooh, what's that? A pool?
Yeah. Pool of water. Stagnant.
Okay.
Stagnant, a little bit smelly water. Dark,
Okay.
dark water.
Well, I'd stop on the edge of it. I wouldn't walk into it.
Alright.
All right. In that case, I will move back up to here without moving silently, and the others shuffle back from the entrance.
Right, roll for surprise. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just winding you up. Right, yeah, so, yeah, where are you going next?
You're just enjoying yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. That's,
Okay. Next round, I will move around the corner.
Right, stop there then, so I can reveal what he sees when he gets to there.
Oh, I see the invisible dwerger.
Okay. So stop him there, pull him to there, and then show me the range that is in for vision. Gives.
Okay. So there. 1 second while I zoom out. Hang on. Let me just correct his positioning. I'll just zoom out so that I can then show the distance. Right. I somehow doubt very much whether I'm going to see all the way up to there. This looks like a barracks, yes?
No. Those are mine carts.
Oh, they've been mining for dead bodies, have they?
These are just empty mine carts. It's like a store of mine carts.
And there.
You're moving to there.
No, what is it?
You see a broken wall.
A what?
A broken wall, like a actual manufactured built wall, and it's broken.
In that case, I will sneak forward and have a look inside it.
Ooh, okay.
Could it have been eaten by an ankeg?
Possibly, but I will have a look and see.
And he's sneaking out of view. We head to the corner.
Yep. I see. Is it just a? Does it look like it's something that was walled up?
Yep. And it's broken.
And what's on the far side of it?
Mushrooms.
Yes, but what's on the far wall?
Another wall.
Another walled up wall
A wall, yeah, a manufactured built brick wall.
that hasn't been knocked out?
No. This one's solid.
Okay, I'll call Darrow up to have a look at it and say I think we need to come back and look at this later. Unless there's a secret wall door or something in that wall. I think we need to come and have a look at that later.
The elves could come and have a look.
We use our shifting wall ability. And
Yeah.
whatever.
Nah, nothing shows up for shifting walls.
Let me.
That's passive, so I'm always rolling that. If it needs to be rolled, I'm rolling it.
Do you want the elves to have a look for secret doors and things?
Well, not until we identify the mushrooms, because mushrooms can be dangerous. So,
That's your expertise.
Well, those mushrooms just randomly came with the map. So if you want to pick mushrooms, we can. Does anybody have a random mushroom generator table? If we've got one, then we can do it.
no, it's just survival underground, basically.
Okay.
Do I think they are deadly mushrooms? There are mushrooms which I'm not going to go in there and look now. If that wall is solid, we will come back and look at this later.
Okay.
Okay.
The one lot of Dwagar came out of that and seemed to be coming from an independent.
Well, they,
So
they came from here.
Yes, one lot of Dwerger came from here.
Mm-hmm.
Another lot of Dwerger came round a different way.
So
But as far as I remember, there were 6 Dwerger here, and we've only got 4 or 5 bodies. So
No. They're all dead. All those ones are dead.
okay, fine, all right. So they didn't sneak round another way.
No, you've got
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 6.
Okay,
We now change round the party order.
okay, and we head back the way we came up to the junction.
6. Okay.
Okay, so we go back to the to the junction up here where all the combat took place.
Yep. Okay, so as you move further up, I'll reveal the map again.
And I shall then start sneaking round to the left where the Dwerger came from.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll redo the party order again. Hold on. Bloody thing keeps resizing on me.
So that's the first round. Because I'm just moving half speed.
Yep.
So Darrow will be over there, and the bear will be with him,
Bless you.
and people behind.
Okay. So I've moved to basically.
You've now gone round
Yes,
the corner.
I've gone round to there.
Okay. Now, what you saw up here was indeed the same wall and a door.
Oh, there's a door in that wall.
Yes, there's a door in that one.
Ah.
For Nathan, not Sneaky Nook.
Oh, sorry, I moved Cornaith. Drat. Sorry, I picked up the wrong one. My apologies. Cornaith isn't really designed as a sneaky type.
Well, elves can go reasonably. Elves have improved chances of surprise, but
Yes, I think Cornaith and I can move quite stealthily.
Yep.
Yes. So there is a door in that wall there. Yes.
Yes.
I shall advance forward and see whether or not it's openable.
Do you try to open it?
I'm going to try and open it.
It pulls open.
And am I looking into that? Am I looking into that room full of mushrooms?
No.
Oh no! Right, fine.
So, hang on a second.
Oh, we're in a different bit of the map.
Eleanor.
Hang on. Sorry, I thought you said there was a door in this wall.
No. Sorry.
Oh, if it's a door in that wall, it's definitely not a door in that wall that was into the mushroom room.
Yeah, but do you see where you are now, though? Yeah?
Yep.
And a macaw. Is
Okay.
the macaw moving to there?
Have a look in there and see where this passageway leads.
Okay, so are you stepping forward into it?
I will stick my head round the corner and then pull it back quickly, just in case anybody takes a pot shot at it. Ah! This looks like a fabricated place. We might have struck pay dirt, lads. Okay, I shall try sneaking forward, hiding in shadows, and looking for traps.
Let me
I'm not very good. I'm not very good at this.
Right,
but
what's your roll for find traps?
not very good in the least. 1 second. Where's my character sheet? Sninky Nook. Find traps is 35%. Pretty terrible actually.
Mate, you rolled 14, 14, 18. I just want to let you know because it was so good. I'm not supposed to let you know, but
Right,
you just
fine.
succeeded. You just succeeded on all 3, so
Okay.
you don't find any traps.
Oh, that's a relief. What's behind this first opening?
Okay, so let me just go back to reveal the map. So you're peeking your head in here.
Yep. So hang on a second. Let me just show the movement. So that's from there. 1, 2. I will go up to there. To the right. So basically that gets me to there. So hang on a second, let me just move his sheet, his figure rather. So that gets Sninking up to about there.
Okay, and that's about what you see. Isn't it?
Yep. So rest of the party presumably move up to the bottom of the steps there.
Yep. In fact, you probably would have seen a little bit more of that. You probably would have seen a bit of that.
And I will also have a listen.
Okay, so you roll that.
1 second, detect noise. Any sounds of chanting evil priests raising zombies, perhaps?
No,
No.
you don't hear anything. You did see this though, right? Let me just bring your attention to that because it was there, right? You saw that, right?
Yeah. Okay, so in that case, I shall move to here. And then move across to here.
Mhm.
Does that look as though it's an in-use trapdoor?
It's shut.
Yes, I know, but are the cracks around it full of dirt and mould and whatever?
No.
Or does it look like it's been recently opened, sort
In
of thing?
fact, as soon as you're having a look, you notice that all the dust from there's a big puff away of dust around the side of it, like it's just been slammed shut and it was dusty before. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like there was a layer of dust like lying around, and then when it's been slammed shut, the layer of dust is, I guess, went like that.
Yep.
Hang on.
I would guess the
went.
dwerg, that invisible dwerg has just dived down there. So
Can I sneak quietly as I can along to this other room that we haven't looked at yet?
You can do. I'll reveal that for you.
Nothing of interest in there.
Empty room.
I shall gesture to Darrow and everybody who's been following, who's presumably moved to here, and I'm going to gesture that I'm going to lift the trapdoor.
Now, I'm going to need you to make a roll if you're going to try to lift that on your own. Look at the size of it.
Yep. Okay. Are there any lamp brackets or anything else on the walls around here? I mean, this is obviously a built place. It's been excavated, but it's been stone lined, hasn't it?
Yeah, there are brackets and things lying around, so if you're looking to rig something up, then I guess you can.
So if I hook up a piece of rope to the trapdoor and then loop it through a bracket,
You'll find something, yeah.
So I can kind of pull without being directly over it.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, in that case, I will do that, and then if need be, Darrow and I together can pull on
Yeah,
it.
well, I was going to say roll for strength, but if Darrow's going to give you a hand, you won't need to roll for strength. The two, you could easily do it.
Okay. Let's do that then.
Okay, so you open it up. Now, I don't have a token for an empty trap door to replace it with.
Don't worry about it.
So, let me just drop you onto another map. Oh wait, let me go onto this other map and make sure I've hidden it all first, so that I can just reveal it piece by piece. So,
Yep.
let me just hide areas. Aha, so yeah, that's all hidden. So let me now just reveal the area where you're going to land. Now, I can move you onto the other map.
Well, the question is whether we actually go down there, because if this is just where the Dwergar live, yes, Darrow might like to go down there to get slaughtering, but it's not actually this. Potentially, it's not this evil temple or whatever, or a disused temple.
Okay, well I've moved you onto the other map.
Okay.
You see it?
Just figuring out where we are.
Top left.
Top left. Oh yes, I see. Yep, fine.
So do you want to go down? I'll pull tokens down if you're going down.
Well, how in use does it look?
It's dusty, there's cobwebs around, but I guess there's tracks through the dust, like it is used. Yeah, there's traffic coming through, that's quite obvious.
I also point out the time.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that, I've got that in mind.
I honestly don't know, Darrow. Do you think that it's likely to be down here, or should we clear the rest of this area first? I think the invisible Dwerger went down there, but that just may mean that Dwerger lived down there.
Let's close the door again and just check out the level.
I think so, yes. So we won't go down there yet. We will note it. Drat, have we come across any boulders or stones?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. There's cracked, broken walls. This place is disused, and yeah, there's broken bits. There's definitely rocks and rubble lying around.
Right. In that case, let's pile it on top of the trapdoor to stop anybody coming out.
Okay, so you're covering the trapdoor with rocks.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll call it a night there then. It's 11 o'clock.
I think that's a good time to stop.
Okay,
Yes.
so the trapdoor is shut.
Yes.
Unless clearing the map was very quick, then...
No, that's it for the evening. So, gentlemen, I'll go sign out of Twitch. I'll be back with you in 5 minutes.